Okay. Yeah. So as you know, today's session also will be recorded and everyone will be getting the training recordings of the 4 days sessions that are already conducted, and they will also be conducted tomorrow. So you can go through them. So this is the platform. This is my demo platform actually. This is the student's landing page link. Okay. So once you share these with the student, this link with the student can do the profiling of their own. So before starting, I would like to show you certain things here. Left hand side, as you can see, it is clearly mentioned demo platform. So here it will be your company's name and logo. Right hand side top, it will be your email ID and contact number. Okay, so that the student can get access or reach out to you whenever they feel the need. Next is here you can see abroad accommodation, right? As you are already acquainted with the fact that we also assist with accommodation. Okay, so if the student needs accommodation assistance, they can also go directly to this abroad accommodation link. And here are country-wise, city-wise, they can sort. There are different filters and they can check for options available here. Fine. There are so many pages as you can see, there are about 89 or more than 89 pages here, and they can check as per their convenience. Rates are provided. They can check photos, whatever are included in the package. Every details will be provided in the about the property, and the student can negotiate of their own. They can connect with them directly, and they can fix their accommodation. So this is about the accommodation part. Okay, the student will get this accommodation information here in this abroad accommodation section. Fine. Next, now the student has to start the profiling. So how to do that? Just they have to click on this let's get started option. I'm clicking into this. Once they click into the let's get started option, it will ask them to select from the program being listed here. So student has to select whichever program they are planning to go ahead with. If it is a bachelor's program a student want to go for, yes, bachelor's, or as master's or doctoral. So whichever is applicable, they have to go with that. So now I would like to go for with masters, because in masters there are few more questions compared to bachelor's. Okay, I'm clicking in masters. Once I have clicked into masters, there are these set of questions here. You will see. Okay, here are a set of questions which the student has to fill up correctly. This questionnaire set is nothing but about the students. We need these informations, right? So that we can suggest them universities, we can recommend them countries as per their profile. So these informations are very important for us to proceed ahead with the profile. So let me just do a fast dummy profiling. Let us take preferred intake to be September 2024, as it is the upcoming one. Overall percentage in 12, let me take it as 89. Subject combination, PCMB, I'm considering. I suppose it is, everyone is well versed with PCMB, right? Physics, chemistry, maths, bio. Your board in 12th, CBSE I'm selecting here. Your IBDP points. So if the student is from the IB board, yes, this part is applicable, or else no. Then the next question, graduation UG course you completed pursuing full course name. So whichever course the student has taken up, they have to specify it here. Otherwise, it is difficult for us. Again, we have to reach out to you to get the information. So we need all the correct informations here itself in the questionnaire set. Graduation duration you pursued. I'm taking 4 years. Your overall percentage CGPA in bachelor's or expected one. So whichever they want to go with, they have to. If the student is appearing for his final exam, then they can put up their expected scores here. Year of passing 12th, let me consider 2018. Year of passing graduation, it will be 4 years from now. That means it will be 2023, I suppose. 20 to 22. Let me not take so much of gap. Okay, gap years in between. 2019, for example, the student has completed 12th. Year of passing graduation 2023. Number of backlogs, 0. I'm putting it now. Education gap, no gaps I'm considering. Work experience, let me consider 6 to 12 months, because here year of passing graduation is 2023. So I'm just considering 6 to 12. Overall IELTS TOEFL. So let me consider 6.5, which is the basic requirement for IELTS. Individual scores, listening, for example, 6.5, reading 6, writing 6.5, speaking 6.5. Okay. GMAT score, here GMAT, GRE are optional. These are country-wise requirements, okay? Or certain top universities, they also do require, otherwise it is not applicable. So I'm just putting not appear. Any budget constraint, this is also an important information. So the student has to select if they have any budget constraints, so they can select from the given slot, from the given slab, sorry. Country preference, I'm considering USA, UK. Previous visa rejections, if yes, then student has to provide valid document proof supporting the same, or else no. Course preference for post-graduation, whichever course the student is planning to go for post-graduation. For example, let me consider artificial intelligence. Do you have any university college preference? If the student has any university or college preference, they can specify it here very clearly. Are you looking for postgraduate degree, diploma, or certificate course? I'll go with degree. Your expectation? Okay, so student can write down their expectations here. Okay, emergency contact number is also important. So this is it. So these are the set of 25 questions for masters, which the student has to answer very correctly. And accordingly, accordingly as per the profile, once this profile comes to us or it comes to you, you will be able to have a clear picture about the student's profile, what their background is, what they are looking forward for, which countries they are looking, what is the budget, how academically they were strong, if they had any work experience. So all these details will be in one form, right? So any questions here? Any doubts from anyone? Anyone has any questions?
Madam, suppose there are 5 backlogs. Is it possible to go further?
It is possible. See, there are again restrictions here.
Yeah.
Not all colleges, not all countries accept 5 backlogs again. So if you are looking for Canada, Canada accept most 4 backlogs, up to 4 backlogs. Okay.
Okay.
So for UK or USA, you can check for 5 backlogs for universities who are accepting 5 backlogs. So more than 10 backlogs, basically the universities do not accept. Okay, and we also do not take students' applications which have more than 10 backlogs because it is very tough to go ahead with it. We struggle a lot. Okay, so it is always recommended to have applications. If students has backlogs, let it be only until 10, not more than that. Okay. Any other questions?
Ma'am, one question. When you talk
Yes,
about backlogs, if they are able to complete whatever backlogs before they finish the degree, is that acceptable?
That is acceptable, but again, they still had backlogs, right? That is countable.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Got it. Thanks.
Okay. Yes.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please tell me.
These details
Your voice is breaking.
Students only, or
your voice is breaking completely.
okay? So these details are to be filled by the candidates only, or while counseling, we need to get all these details to have an understanding.
Both ways can be done. Okay. See, whenever you will be sharing this link with the students, okay, this is the students landing page link. Student only will have to fill up the profiling. They have only to take the profiling. Fine. So if there is any walk-in coming in, or there are certain candidates for whom you want that you only want to fill up the form, you can also do that through your CRM.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Ma'am,
Yes.
after the student has done this profiling, so this
Yeah.
profile will be shared to you directly, or we have to share it to you?
Directly through the CRM only you can share. Okay. Once the student's profiling is done, through the student's landing page link, you will get access of the profile directly in your CRM.
Okay, and
Okay.
afterwards, I have to share with Edu
Edu
Milestones.
Milestones. Yes, right. You will only, I'll show you how it can be done. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? So here we have checked many questions. Why do we need so many questions, right? Many might be thinking about it. Like there are many questions. There are about 25 questions the student is asked to answer. Why do you, some might be thinking in their mind, like why all these questions are required? Is it really important also to answer all these questions? Is it not only the academics we need, only the English test we need to go ahead with abroad application? I will say no, because when you are suggesting universities, there are various criterias you need to check. There are various eligibility requirements you need to check. Okay, so it is not only the academics only the matters. It is not only the English proficiency test score only matters. There are certain other fields also which you need to verify and cross check with the student's profile. Okay, I will tell you what are those. So here, as you can see, there are different questions like what is the duration of the course. Now here also there are various durations provided. So this question we might skip sometimes. It is nothing. No, durations also matters a lot. Country wise, the acceptance of graduation duration is different. Countries like UK, countries like Ireland, countries like France, and many other European countries, they also do accept 3 years of graduation. But countries like USA, countries like Germany, countries like Canada, these countries specifically, they want 4 years of graduation. German universities, private universities, certain universities are there who accepts 3 years of graduation, but mostly they ask for 4 years. Same with USA. Only a handful of universities are there in USA who do accept 3 years of graduation. Mostly they ask for 4 years. But in Canada, it is strictly, if you are going for a master's program, a student has to have 4 years of degree, 4 years of graduation. Otherwise, a student cannot go for a master's program in Canada. They are either eligible for a postgraduate diploma course or a graduate certificate course, but not the master's course. Okay, this is about the duration part. Next, let us come to backlogs. Number of backlogs again is very important, as I have already specified to one of the questions. Okay, so number of backlogs plays a very important role again. So number of backlogs, it defines, like, yes, for an example, for a case study, let us take the student's profile is, for example, very good. It is a very outstanding profile, but the student has 15 backlogs. In that case, there is minimal chances of getting through because he had so many backlogs. And there again, as I have already told, more than 10 backlogs, we never take applications because we struggle a lot as we are not tied up with the low ranked universities. So the universities with whom we are working with, they do not accept applications more than 10 backlogs. And there again, the student is falling behind because he is unable to apply because of the number of backlogs. Number of backlogs also does not, you when it is number backlogs, you say it is not the number of subjects. Okay, it is the number of attempts taken to clear the backlogs. Okay, so please don't get confused with this fact. Next is the education gap. Whenever there is a gap, years in between the education, the tenure, so we do ask what is the reason for the gap. The student might be working, the student might be doing some other certification courses, the student might be economically not that, due to some economic conditions also, they might have pulled back during that time, they had taken a gap year and now they want to go ahead with their higher studies. or there might be some medical conditions. So if they can provide proper document proof supporting the gap years, then we can go ahead with. But if it is like just idle gap years they had, then obviously again it will be very tough to go ahead with the profiles. So work experience also is an add-on. Most of the courses for masters, they do ask for work experience also. Most of the courses, again, like MBAs and all, and certain other courses, they also ask for certain number of work experience years, like minimum 2 to 3 years of work experience required. So it is again subject to subject, it is different. IELTS, yes, it is a basic requirement. That is the primary requirement together with the academics. GMAT, GRE scores, as I have mentioned, these are country-wise specified requirements, test scores for master's program. So it is applicable only if the student is applying for those countries or certain universities where these scores are required. Budget, again, yes, a very important part. If the student might be planning to go for a very top university according to the profile that he has, but financially or budget wise he doesn't want to spend so much, his estimate is not that high, in that case again the university suggestions will differ. Okay, it will go according to the budget that he wants to go ahead with. So all these detail, visa rejections, again, let us not forget this visa rejection also plays a very important role. If there are more than 2 visa rejections, we do not go ahead with the process, with the application process. If there are 1 visa rejection, we can still try applying, but more than two or more than 2, we cannot. Okay, so these are certain other requirements, okay, very important requirements whenever we are shortlisting universities for students. Okay, so any questions in this? Is it understandable? Is it clear to everyone? Or any doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear to everyone? So
Only one
please.
doubt.
Okay.
You said about backlog size. So a student has taken 2 attempts and cleared that paper. Even that is considered as a backlog, right?
Yeah. So if, for example, one subject, the student cleared in 2 attempts. Okay. So in that case, it will be 2 backlogs.
Okay, understand.
Okay. It is not the number of the subject. It is the number of the attempts taken to clear the backlogs.
Okay, understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So can I proceed now from this page?
One question I have.
Any questions? Yes.
Hello.
Please.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
You told us if twice visa cancel, if visa cancel twice,
Yes.
so the candidate cannot apply the same country or not apply in any country in the abroad.
In that case, we have to check. Basically, what happens if it is a US visa rejection, if it is an Australia visa rejection, it is very tough to get through. So very tough to get through means the students do not get visas again. So even we had cases like that. We were rejecting a few cases who had twice visa rejection, but still the student insisted very badly to apply. We did as per the student's preference, but finally it got rejected. So basically, they do not accept.
But with proper justification, it can be accepted, I think.
See, when it is a document proved, once visa rejection happens, basically what is the reason behind? The embassy, they used to clearly mention that the student, there is no any signs that we see that student is planning to go back again, right? That is the basic thing that the embassy signifies, isn't it? In most cases. So in that case, the student can try applying again. That happens first time. If the second time also the same conditions happens, the same reason is notifying, the third time he cannot expect again a visa acceptance.
Excuse me, ma'am. I think the question was, suppose if candidate's US visa has been rejected twice. So can we go for a UK or an Australia visa or a Schengen visa now?
Australia, not possible at all, because if you know about the recent update, Australia is very, very, very strict with the Indian candidates, actually. Okay, I suppose it has been taken care of in the last 2 days session, right? Mr. Satish might have clearly explained to you. So I will not go too brief into that. Again, UK also, it is like certain. We have to inquire first with the university representative directly before applying on that. What happens is, if it is again a USA, Australia visa rejection, applying for UK, most of the universities, they do not accept. Certain
Okay.
Russell Group universities only do accept visa rejections from other countries. So in that case, we have to check. Then if they give us an approval, we can try applying. That's the
Okay.
case.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But ma'am, one more thing. Suppose in the
Yes.
when you go for the US visas interview,
Mhm.
you just
Hmm.
get a slip that you are not selected or reject or selected or not.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
and your
yes,
passport
yes.
is returned. So is there
Yeah.
any this thing a documentary proof that your visa had been rejected or something like kind of that?
Mostly they will not provide because
They'll
while
not.
USA,
So
yeah,
what should we do? I mean, what should at the when
huh.
we don't have any documentary evidence of
Mhm.
visa rejection,
Right.
then what should we consider to provide? Is there any rejection or not?
At that point of time, no, that is rejection only, right? That is,
Yeah.
we are talking about reject, that is rejection only. See,
Okay.
USA, most of the time they will not provide you any document proof. Sometimes they do
Yeah.
provide. Basically,
Yeah.
what happens where the students get rejected in the interview, right? So in
Yeah.
that case, we have to get in touch with the students, asking them what exactly was asked and what they answered.
Yeah.
Because
That's right.
what happens is students sometimes, yes, they get too nervous for answering, or
Yeah, ma'am,
sometimes
that
they
I can
sound too
understand.
confident, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I can understand. What
Huh.
my question is,
Hmm.
suppose I have a UK visa rejection. Okay,
Okay.
I'll get a document that your visa has
Hmm.
been rejected. Okay, now
Yes, yes.
if my US visa has been rejected,
Hmm.
so whenever I'm filing my any other application, any other visa application, say for any other university or
Hmm.
any other country, should
Country,
I
yes.
write
Hmm.
that my visa was rejected or not?
Yes, you have to. You have to
I
notify
have to
that.
write.
It
I
has
have
to be
to.
notified.
Okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
that has to be notified clearly.
Ma'am, I have a question
Yes, please.
for visa rejection. In
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan, when the visa
Hmm.
is rejected, so there is a standard document which is
Hmm.
given, and the
Huh.
214B is applied. No? So
Yeah.
we never understand that what exactly the reason, because the 214B says that it is
Hmm.
not satisfied. So then
Mm-hmm.
how we can identify that where is the
Hmm.
mistake done by the student?
Hmm.
I understand that we can ask the student that what the question that they asked, and you were
Hmm.
not able to answer. But 214
Hmm.
does not mean what is exactly the reason that
Mm-hmm.
consular is not satisfied to grant
Right,
them.
right. See, the consulate will never give you appropriate explanation of the visa rejection against any candidate. They will
Mhm,
just state one line, right?
mhm,
As you have
mhm,
already specified, it is like it has been clearly mentioned in one single line. It is clear that they are not
mhm,
satisfied with the student's interview or profile. That's it.
mhm,
They will
mhm,
not give you an explanation. So in that case only, we have to understand the picture is already clear in front of me now when you said that line. At that
mhm,
point, if it is interview that the student missed out, they were not unable to crack, then we have
mhm,
to reach out to the student, which we basically do. I do reach out to
mhm,
the student, ask them thoroughly, like what was the question asked and what did you answer? There
mhm.
only everything comes out clear.
So is there any specific sponsor comes under the USA, because for other country
Mm-hmm.
only the blood relation can sponsor. So
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
example, if non-blood relation is sponsor
Yes.
for student, so
Mm-hmm.
they are allowed to grant the visa, or they will not, they will ask only for the blood relation.
Only for the blood relation. For Indian candidates also, it is only for the blood relation. Let it be any country application. For the fund showing or whoever is sponsoring, it should be
Mhm.
only the first circle of the family, either parents, grandparents, their siblings, or their father's immediate siblings, or
Mhm.
mom's immediate siblings. Did you get my point? It is just the first circle of the family can be sponsors.
In fact, I
No
have received many
friends.
cases
Huh.
regarding the rejection cases. The
Okay.
candidate was a very good profile and he has a very
Mm-hmm.
good band, even the IELTS, but the visa was
Right.
rejected due to the reason that the sibling who
Yes.
was in USA, and he was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be a sponsor. So
Hmm.
that was the reason that the visa was rejected. Even the siblings were
Hmm.
there. So my
Right.
question is,
Hmm.
the sponsor should be based in the Pakistan only, or it can only be the reside in any part of the world?
See, the point is basically they ask for sponsors if it is from India also, but I have not heard anything like that. Also, it happens like that. Sometimes there are like the first circle of the family, they also reside abroad wherever the student is going to study. For example, the student is wanting to go to UK for their studies. So yes, their uncle who is residing there, they also wants to sponsor. In that case, it happens. But now slowly the rules and regulations are a little bit getting stricter, right? The things might change, but it never happens in that way. It doesn't
Because,
happen
for
in that
example,
way.
if
Exactly.
Italy, if I'm talking about the Italy, so they won't allow
Italy
for
is different.
international
Italy is
sponsoring.
very strict. Italy is very strict. You have to go to the student has to go to the consulate office many at times for the verification purpose. They will not allow even a small mistake. So yes, Italy, I can say yes. They might not accept.
But international sponsor can sponsor for US
Can
visa.
sometimes, considering not for USA. I'm not talking about USA. I'm talking about UK. UK for certain cases, depending on the profiles, sometimes international sponsors can sponsor, but basically for USA and any other country application, it is basically not allowed.
Okay, and what about the USA? My question is related to the
No,
USA.
it is people has to be residing in the place where the student is from.
And the people are residing in the state here in Pakistan, but they have an account in other country also, so they can sponsor. For
They
example,
can do
if my
that.
account is residing in Turkey, so I can sponsor my child to USA.
See, the point is here, if it is they, yes, if you are planning, if it is in that way, you have account in some other country, then obviously they will ask you for all the document proof, right? Everything, all the financial documents will be required, and if they are satisfied, those will be verified first. Cross-verified very clearly. If they are satisfied, if the embassy is satisfied at that point of time, yes, it is again like, it is not like yes, they will allow. It will depend on the verification of your documents, of the sponsor's documents. Accordingly, embassy will proceed. If they think that this file is good enough to go, it is clear, no any problem is there, then yes, they can allow, otherwise no. So basically, that's why they want this clear, sponsors. Because these are little like, it takes longer time, right? Very much, there are so many verifications needs to happen in that point of time, right? So in that case, the verification will be done. The embassy will be giving a lot of verification. If they can clear it up, then yes, it can be allowed. You can proceed. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So shall we proceed?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So after the questionnaire set is answered, I have to click on the start. The student has to click on the start button. Once the start button is clicked, they will ask for the student's name. For example, I'm considering the name Isha. Isha, okay. Let me take a dummy email ID. Okay, here the student has to fill their correct phone number. They will be receiving an OTP, which they will have to provide. So I'm just putting a dummy one here now. So because the code will be sent to their mobile, as of now for me, I'm selecting the one that is here. Okay, verify and proceed. So once they do that, it will take them to the next step. That is the college recommendation section. Okay, so this section, as you can see, this is the college recommendation section. And this section, you can also keep it hidden from the students. So now we are into the students landing page link, right? So this is the students landing page link where the student has done the profiling. And once they have signed up, okay, it has taken them to the next step. In the left hand side, if you can see, these are the steps provided. The student is in the shortlist college option. The shortlist college option here, this is a AI based college shortlisting section where whatever every information that has been put here is directly from the university website. Okay, so yes, before you are, if you are planning to suggest universities to the student, you can still take the informations from here directly, or else if you want to cross verify with the university website also, you can do that by going to the more details option. This more details option, which is being provided to against every university name, as you can see here, it will take you directly to the university's program page. Okay, program page in the sense, whichever program you are looking forward for here, in that direct page of this university particularly, it will take you to where you can check for all the informations required. So this college recommendation section, it can be hidden from your CRM. Okay, so I will show you there are several filters here. Okay, as you can see here, it's automatically been taken. The course name the student wants to go for, country is also been taken. So here you can see there are various filters. Okay, education level, if you click, you can select accordingly. PG degree already selected. IELTS also you can select. So I will just remove the others. Let it be 6.5. Intake, September, let me take. Okay. You can also check for ranking. You can also check for rankings also if you are checking for universities as per ranking wise. Yes. Grading wise, fees range wise. Okay. You can apply. Yes. Anyone has any questions? Team, just give me 1 minute of time. Just give me 1 minute of time.
क्यों नहीं लग रहा? अच्छा मैं देख लेता हूँ.
I think he's on a call.
अभी बिजी हूँ, मैं देख सुन लेता हूँ.
Someone is talking and he has not muted himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Team,
yes.
I really request you to please keep on mute because all the other conversations are coming, which is disturbing for everyone. So here, if you can see my
Yes,
screen, here are various filters here, right? So I have selected the level, IELTS score accordingly, intake. Here again, rankings are there. If you want to go with the rankings, various rankings are also there. Grading type, whether percentage wise, CGPA wise, right? Range, fees wise. So all these filters you can apply and you can check for universities. Okay. So I have selected certain filters accordingly. It has been showing here. Again, there is this option of tied up colleges. Can you see my cursor, everyone?
मेरे को मत दे भाई.
Right.
तुम्हारे को कुछ बहन तो याद भी रहता है क्या?
आर्यन का कौन है?
सब तो तुमने 21,000.
please put on mute. Who is this?
This is quite disturbing, I suppose.
Yes.
Let us carry on. So I suppose you can see this tie up college option, right? Everyone can see?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So if you want to check for the tied up universities, because whenever we are suggesting universities to the students, we will obviously have to suggest them from the tie up list only, right? So I'm just selecting tied up colleges. Once I select the tied up college option, so all the colleges which are tied up will be displayed in the screen. Okay. So it will be quite easy also for you to shortlist universities if you feel the need, right? And again, how you can differentiate between non-tied up and tied up. So if you can see this blue dot beside this, can you see this blue dot against the university's name right side? Can you see this? The blue dots?
Yes.
Is okay. So this
Yes,
blue dot
we can.
signifies, yeah. So this blue dot signifies that the university is tied up with us. Fine.
May I
So-
ask a question?
Yes, please.
So we can shortlist both tied and non-tied of universities, right?
You can shortlist, but it is always suggested that to suggest only the tied up ones. Why? Because see, if we are applying for the non-tied up, we have to charge the student, right? Upfront processing fee, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. No,
So,
because I have my clients who are mainly interested for European countries, and for European
okay.
countries, I think they are mostly non-tied up universities, right?
See, it is not like that. Germany also, we have mostly few of the private universities are tied up. France also, maximum universities are tied up. Ireland also. Yes, for the other European countries other than that. Actually, their tie-up, their fees are very low, isn't it? The other
Okay.
European country, it is somewhere like 3 lakhs per year,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. So in that payouts, you will get nothing. So in that case, there are no payouts and we do have to charge upfront processing fee for the students. That's why.
Definitely, I got it.
Yes. So that is why if the student has their own preference, right? And if the preferred universities happen to be non-tied up, then obviously we have to apply for them. But yes, they have to pay a processing fee for that.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, it is always suggested to suggest them from the tied up list, because we cannot suggest them and say that you have to pay, because we always say, right, that we do not charge anything, isn't it?
Yes.
So that is the thing. But yes, one more thing, I want to highlight it here very clearly, that for US application, for the tied up universities, from 1 to 5 universities application, we do charge a processing fee of 5,000 rupees. Okay, 5,000 plus GST. Why? We charge this amount is refundable because we had certain cases before. Students who apply for US universities, after reaching there, they change the universities. Okay, so in that case, what happens? Our channels also gets nothing of the payouts. We also get nothing. So all our efforts goes into vain. Okay, so that to control this,
So you are saying like
and
after reaching
Sorry, if
US,
we make
or
them to pay the fee here itself, is it possible?
one by
Hello?
one, please. I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
I'm sorry. This is Arvind. I'm saying that if we make the student pay the fee here in India, at least for 1 year, I think he has to join the same university.
I didn't get you properly. Can you please explain a
No,
little
you're
bit
saying that
more louder if you can?
What he's saying is if we send the fees of 1 full year,
Hmm.
then also will the student go into another switch into another
No,
college,
no,
or
no, 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 no.
only if the fees has not been paid, then only?
Only if the fees is not being paid. What happens is once the student reaches there, and until the student reaches there, they doesn't need to pay the full fees also, isn't it? For
Yeah.
USA, they do not need to pay the full fees also. Now, again, for USA, the guidelines are changing. There are little restrictions now. I will tell you what. So first, let me complete this 5,000 rupees. 5,000 we charge. We have kept it in such a way, you can term it as a security deposit kind of a thing. I'm terming it in that way. Because once the student gets enrolled in the university, they will get this amount back. So it is just like we need secure students who are not diverting after reaching there. Okay.
So this 5,000 rupees, the partner will be sending to Edu Milestones, or the candidate will be sending it to Edu Milestones?
We will see, candidates doesn't know Edu Milestones.
Yeah,
right.
that's
It is only you whom they know.
Yeah, so
Through
he'll
you
be
only
giving
it will
it
come
to
to
us,
us.
and then we'll give it to you.
Yes, correct.
And the
In
refund
that
will be
way.
to us only.
To you only with
And
the
then we'll
payouts.
refund back.
Yeah. And they
Okay,
will be
with the
refunded with
payouts.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, with the payouts. Together,
Okay.
we will do it with the payouts at that time, because otherwise it will be very confusing, because there will be so many students, right?
Yeah. So just one more thing, one more question.
Yes.
So that 5,000 rupees, whatever payout we will be getting is with GST, will be getting no, and 5,000. So will there be a breakup of the commission amount and the refundable amount, or it will be only one at one go? How will we go?
It will be at one go. It will be at one go itself. Yeah. Together it will be calculated and being sent.
So basically we'll have to charge GST with students on 5,000 also.
Yes. We do charge 5,000 plus GST.
Okay.
18%.
That's it.
We do that. Yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a doubt. Suppose we have taken 20,000 or 25,000 for 5 applications. Then suppose only in one student he gets admission, then rest of 20,000 we have to give them back, or the adjunct will give us back.
20,000, what is that 20,000? I didn't get it.
Five applications are, 5 universities are there, and for that
No. I
5,000.
said 1 to 5 universities, it will be
That
only
is
5,000.
That is what I am telling. For 1 to 5, 5,000.
Yeah.
I thought for each
No.
university. Okay,
For each student, it's 5,000.
I got it.
Ma'am, these applications, yeah, hi. So
Yes,
when you're
please.
saying 1 to 5 applications is 5,000 per application, or for, because the student will be going to one university, right? He may want to apply to 5. So it's basically 5,000 plus GST for one offer that he accepts.
Yes. Only because see, at the end of the day, he will be accepting only one offer, right?
Correct.
Isn't it? But
so
the
charges
application
will be only on the accepted offers, not on the number of applications, right?
See, we consider it the number of applications. We are not talking about the offer now. This is a processing fee for the processing of the applications, not the acceptance of the offer. Okay.
So if we are applying, if a student comes and he's wanting to apply to 5 different colleges of US, so we have to pay you 25,000 plus GST for that.
No.
Only
You are
5,000.
also only 5,000. I said 1 to 5 universities application. Up to 5 university application, it is 5,000 plus GST.
And
the medium says
if we want to do more than 5?
More than 5, obviously there will be additional cost then. Because against every university or every country application, for each student, we can apply to 5 universities for free. Okay. So it is only for USA we are putting this cap. 5,000 plus GST. Why? I have explained to you the conditions. But for other countries, there is nothing like that. For the other countries, we do charge only for the non-tied up universities, not for any tie-up universities.
Got it.
Did you get my point?
How much we charge for the non-tied up university process?
For non-tied up universities, actually, there is a price list. I suppose you have already received it from your business team, from your business associates. They might have shared you across in email. You can kindly check, because if I tell you now, you will not understand, because there are different categories. Okay, so they might have already shared with you email. Kindly, each and everyone, please go through that in the email, or spam folders also, please check. You will get a clear picture on that. Okay. Okay. So here, as I have shown you right now, I have selected tied up colleges option here, and artificial intelligence, the course name, country already been taken. I have put certain filters. Accordingly, as the filters was being set, the universities have come, right? So here you can see the first university, for example, DePaul, MS in artificial intelligence. There is a drop down box here. So automatically MS artificial intelligence is being taken here for DePaul. You can see all the informations provided. What is the fees here? What is the IELTS required? What is the application fee? What is the duration? What is the ranking? Intakes, right? All these basic informations are required, but yes, to check either GRE or GMAT is required, you have to go to the university website program page, because what happens is GRE, GMAT was actually waived off during the COVID period. But now again, universities, most of the universities who have waived off, they are again asking for GRE, GMAT score. Certain universities are not asking. So to not to confuse anyone, we have not put GRE, GMAT here. So once you go to more details, I'll show you. This more details will take you to the university's program page. Can you see this now? Can you see this web link now? Right? It is DePaul's program page itself. So in our CRM, in the college shortlisting option, I have clicked in more details of DePaul University. Right? If everyone might have noticed, it has, once I clicked into more details, it has directly taken me to the program page of DePaul University, that is Artificial Intelligence, MSc in Artificial Intelligence. So once you go here, once it takes you here, you will get all the important details that is required for you to note. Okay, degree requirements, fees, intake, eligibility, admission eligibility requirement, curriculum of the course, everything. Yes.
Excuse me,
please.
Ma'am, I lost my connection 2 minutes earlier.
Okay.
So how
Okay.
did this landing page came?
Okay, I'll just show you once again. Were you here when I was showing you this? DePaul University, you were here? Did you get through this? Are you seeing my screen now? The college recommendation section. Can you see this? Pardon?
This was yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we were talking about DePaul University. Okay. We were just taking an example of DePaul University, and we were talking about the artificial intelligence course in DePaul University. So did you see the filters that I have set when these universities? Okay, those all are clear. Fine. So now you can see here all the information has been provided in the CRM, right? The fees and all, the requirements, all are given here. So GRE, I have mentioned here, GRE for the GRE GMAT requirement, we have not put it here because during COVID, most of the universities, they have waived off the GRE GMAT requirements. Okay. But now again, they are coming back to form. They are again asking for the GRE GMAT. So not to confuse anyone, we have not put GRE GMAT requirement here because again, here it will be put again, the universities will say that it is waived off for this season. But sometimes it happens for this intake, GRE GMAT is waived off, but for the next intake, it is required. So to remove all these confusions, we have removed this. All the basic information required is here. For more information, you have to go to more details here. Did you get my point now? This more details. Can you see this more details I have clicked already, and it has directly taken me to the university's program page, the MS Artificial Intelligence page.
Okay.
If you can see the web link, it will be clear to you. It is DePaul University's Artificial Intelligence space. We have provided this to you as also for the students you can provide so that they can go and check for all the details that they want to. Clear now?
Got it.
Okay. So more details will take against every university name. There is this more details option. So it will take you to the university's program page to check all the details. Left-hand side, if you can see, here is the college predictor, if you can see. So the college predictor actually will help you. This 85%, whatever percentage or whatever score you are seeing here, this is a self-calculated score, okay, as per the profile. Okay, if you remember, we have done a dummy profiling with the name Isha, right? The scores were pretty good of the student, like 85%, 78%. So overall, if you see the profile, the student did not have gaps, had qualifying IELTS scores. So overall, the profile was very good, right? So considering that, for these universities, if the student applies, so there are 85% of chance it is showing to get offer letters. So you can also take help from this college predictor. So as the profile is good, so obviously most of the colleges will show same kind of scores. There will be always also changes, okay, as per the as the universities goes on higher, the ranking goes on higher, the predictor scores also will go on changing. Okay, so now I want to show you how you can shortlist the universities. So I think it is again very easy. You can see the shortlist option here, right? Beside the student's name, oh sorry, the university's name. I'm clicking into the short. Yes.
The college predictions. Okay, all are shown similar at this page.
Yes.
Definitely because of the college criteria, it is shown like that. But if some students ask us, no, it is always the same. So can you show us any changes over here rather than all 85%? Can you show us?
See, it will depend again. See this, if this profile was pretty good profile, if you do remember, right? So for example, I'm just giving you an example. If any student's profile is really good, so wherever they are applying, because these universities, as you can see the rankings, these are not the top universities. Okay, so if the student with this profile, if he is applying to the topmost universities, obviously this will not be the prediction. It will go low. Are you getting my point? So it will go down.
I got your point. I just wanted to see how it really works.
Okay, so let me just check for one university if it is available here. I'm checking. It is not showing here. It's not showing. Sometimes it happens.
Is it because you have clicked tie-up colleges? If we unclick it,
Oh,
maybe
yes. Sorry. I missed out on that. Yeah. Wait, it is not taking still. Sometimes there might be small bugs. And sometimes wait. Yes. Can you see now?
Yes.
Right? Carnegie Mellon is among the top. You can see the ranking here. It is non-tied up. And obviously, if for going to Carnegie Mellon, the student needs at least more than 85%. Okay? Or more than 90% to apply. Their profile should be very strong. Their IELTS score requirement is 7 overall or 7.5. They need GRE, GMAT scores. Additional work experiences. Okay? There are various things that the student requires. So if you can see here, again, 60% medium it is showing. It is USA. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
The difference?
Yeah, great.
Clear?
Great.
Okay. So this
May
is
I
how
ask a
it can
question,
change
ma'am?
because, pardon?
May I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Yeah, is GST mandatory for the partners who are partnering with Edu Milestones?
It is not required. It is not mandatory because most of our partners, they do not have GST number. Okay. Few do have. Yes, whoever has, they do provide. Whoever doesn't have, it's okay. We can.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So now I will show you the shortlisting part. Till now, everything is clear, or are there any confusions? Any confusion?
It's clear.
It's clear.
So now, now I will just show you the shortlisting. I think shortlisting also, it will be much easier for you. So let me just shortlist few Levis universities I'm shortlisting. Then DePaul, okay, it has already been shortlisted. Bridgeport, let me take, shortlisted. San Jose, so 4 I have taken. Shortlisted. Okay, Florida and yes.
Yeah, see, I can see application fees for this Florida Atlantic University.
Yes.
So what does it stand for, ma'am? Even we have it tie up with them, with us, right?
See, application fee is different. Processing fee is different. Okay.
Okay.
Application fee is charged by the university only, not by us.
Okay. So then we have to collect this application fees, and along with application fees, we have to even collect processing fees, right?
See, no, don't get confused with that. See, US universities have application fees. Not all countries have application fee again. US have application fee, Canada has, Australia has, Ireland has, few France, few French universities have, few German universities have. So UK doesn't have, only the top Russell groups, few do have. So it depends. So don't get confused with processing fee and application fee. Application fee is not required to be paid upfront. Okay. This is the application fee. I'm talking about the application fee now. This one that the university charges. This fee is charged during the application submission time. Okay. So, for example, the student's profile is ready to go for application processing submission for the universities. It will go to the processing team. Okay. The processing team will be doing all the needful of submitting the application. During that time, they will reach out to you. They will be emailing you asking for payment of this application fee. This happens this is the last stage actually. There is filling up of forms happens, right? Application submission in every university. At that time, the university asks for payment of application fee. During that time, the team reaches to our counselors, to our channels, asking for the payment. Once this payment is done together with the payment, the application submission will happen in the university.
Got it, ma'am.
Got it?
Let
That is
me
different.
ask you a question here.
Yes, please.
Usually, when we apply here, these applications go through you only, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know all these things. When we do a kind of a mistake and other things, you are going to inform us.
Obviously,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So not to worry on that part. The complete team for backend support for you. So I have shortlisted. If you have seen few universities, now if you want to by chance change the shortlisting, so you can see this option, right? Shortlisted. Can you see this? Top right. Can you see the shortlisted option?
Yes.
Okay, I'm clicking it here. By going here, you can either remove certain universities if you don't want. For example, Bridgeport, I'm removing. Levis is there. DePaul also I want to remove. So Levis is there. San Jose is there. Florida is there. Right? So these three universities is there. Now I want to check the universities that are shortlisted and the students report. So for that, I have to go to this report option. Can everyone see this beside the logout option? Report, top right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just clicking it here.
It is in green.
Yes. So this is how the student's profile will be. Okay. So here it will be your company name and logo, the student's details. Below the page, it will be your contact number and email ID so that the student can reach out to you. Okay. This is how the student profiles will look like. All the informations, all the questions that are being answered. Fine. This is it. Okay. So we have also shortlisted certain universities, right? So it will show up here in the report itself. So whatever you will be shortlisting for the students, or if you have kept this page open for the student, the college shortlisting part, and they are shortlisting, it will show in the same report. Once you forward the profiles applications to us for shortlisting universities, once we do the same, once we add the recommendations also, it will all show in this single report. So this report is kind of a cart. Okay. So whenever you do online shopping, right, you put everything on the cart, isn't it? Then you go and proceed for the payment. So this report, you can say there are no multiple reports to confuse. There is only one single report. The student's report profile is there. All the informations are intact here with the university recommendations and every detail put here. Course links are here from where the student can access the university's program page and check details. Okay. All these things are here. And this report, you can download it from this PDF option, right side, and you can share it with the students, however you think is communicable for you, either via email or WhatsApp, whatever is convenient. So this is how the report is. Clear for everyone till here?
Ma'am, let me ask you a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. If students wants to join certain university where he is not shortlisted,
okay,
we're going to do there.
In that case, see, it will already, anyways, it will come to us, right? Anyways, it will come to us. If there are any universities which the students wants to apply, we will check for the eligibility requirements, criterias. If the student is fulfilling, then yes, we can apply. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Any other doubts? I think it is pretty simple, right? And easy.
Madam, I have a doubt.
Okay.
As far as this card is concerned, the student is supposed to fill up the information we have to fill.
Pardon? This profile?
This information in the card, we have to fill out the information, or student himself can do it.
The student, see this, we are now talking about the student's landing page link only.
Yeah. Student,
right.
It is given to student.
Yes.
The student will fill up.
Yes, the student will only do the profiling. If you are sharing this link with the student
There are
will
some
do the
cases where
profiling.
student is not able to do it, then we have to fill up it.
No problem. You can also do it through your CRM.
Okay, then.
Okay, but does the student come to know that this is from so and so EduMile or anything like that? No.
They will not come to know, because EduMilestone is nowhere here. Only it is here that you will see in the report, powered by EduMilestones, because this is a co-branded platform, right? So that is why
we have to, madam, we have to provide link to the student to fill out the information. Is it so?
We have to share the link to the student. I didn't get you. Can you please repeat again?
The platform on which we are filling the information, when student come to us for admission purpose, then he has to fill up. Or if he asks us link over, he can, suppose he wants to fill out in his home or so, college, so can we have to provide the link, or how can we give the link to them?
You can send the link through email. You can copy the link and you can share it across with the student.
Possible.
Pardon? Yes, it is possible. In that way only you will share the link, right, with the student.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Secondly,
how will you share the link?
I have got it. Secondly, when we are talking about rupees 5,000 plus GST, that is for tied up college only or the non-tied up college?
That is for the tied up college for USA.
For USA only.
Only for USA, and that amount is refundable. Yeah.
Refundable. Okay. Now, and there is some 5 untied up universities are there. In that case, we have to, what to do?
If there is a non-tied up university, I have said there is a tied up, there is a price list. Okay, there is a price list, separate price list. Yes. Okay.
So I have a query. If, for example, the student is filling up 5 universities, choosing 5 universities, and all 5 of them have an application fee of $75 or $50 or whatever, right?
Yes.
So, so we are to tell the student at this stage, na, that this 5,000 is whatever is refundable. Once you apply, you will have to pay $75 each for each university. Am I right?
That we have to tell upfront to the student. If any student wants to apply to US universities, we have to tell them first that US universities have application fees.
So every single one of them have a separate application fee.
Yes, yes. Every single university have separate application fee. Only handful of universities have application fee waiver. Only few.
So my next question is that initially when I had spoken to Edu Milestones, and they were saying that you can put fee at different stages if you want. Sometimes counselors also charge for this report, right?
Yes. See, at this point, I will say, if you are giving the student just to do the profiling. Okay, so in that case, I don't think it will be good if you charge, because this profiling, the question answers only they have to fill up. So they will come like, why do I need to pay for that? Because this is only my information. What you can do is, whenever any student is coming up to you for counseling, you can in the beginning only charge them a certain counseling fee, because you are giving them their time, your time and effort, right? And your guidance.
Okay, and how much is that normally?
See, that depends on city to city. It is different, very different. So you have to do a market survey. If it is just a counseling fee, and if you are very new in this field, you can keep a minimal fees of 3,000, 3,500, or else you can also say that, or 2,500, whatever you think your market price is.
Okay.
If you are just talking about only the counseling fee.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
Okay, that you can do. Yeah.
Madam,
Because
in
only
Gujarat, in Gujarat,
yes.
Ahmedabad, or Baroda, there are number of counselors are there, consultants are there. They don't take any. If we charge, nobody will come to us.
See, that is only I said, you have to do a market survey. Different cities have different rates. Yes, in Mumbai also it is quite the same. Most of the counselors, they do not charge. Right. But you can, in that case, one idea you can apply, if you think it is feasible for you, you can charge them a small amount, okay? And you can tell them that it is refundable. Once the student's application goes for processing, at that time you will be secure enough, right? You are sure enough that you are getting the payout, that this is a prospective candidate. He is not going to get out, right? So in that case, you can also tell that it is refundable. So in that case, you are doing it for free only, isn't it? In that way also, you can do it if you want to. Yes, in certain steps.
We can take it as a registration fee as well.
Yes,
which we can,
you can do that.
which we can adjust in further payments if.
Yes,
to be
you
made.
can do that. Yeah, right.
Because
Because I will show you certain steps here. Okay, because SOP making tool is also here. Right? So SOP making tool, you can keep it deactivated from your account. So if any students needs help for SOP drafting, you can charge them you can put a minimal charge on that, because in the market, if you survey for drafting SOPs, they charge. There are different charges for SOP for drafting
Yeah,
SOPs.
yeah, it
Yes.
is there.
In fact, this is all the marketing strategy that we can know.
Right. So you can plan accordingly.
Yeah, even since we are using this portal, we can also say that the portal is it's not free of cost. You have to pay for registration charges.
Yes, I'm charging the portal fees here.
Yeah.
You can do it. You first have to note that how you have to deliver that to the student so that he doesn't run away after knowing this, right? That is what is important. That has to be very tactfully handled. So if you directly, the students come into your office and you directly say, no, I'm charging, he will obviously run away there. But again, there are students who do sometimes stay back because you are charging.
Yeah, because
right. So it is,
this kind of a portal is not available with most of the people. So this is a great advantage actually.
Right. And basically the college shortlisting option, which you will find once you start exploring it, you will know there are so many things that you can do. It is very easy. It makes your life very easy. The college shortlisting option. Okay. So yeah, Ms. Kanchan, please tell me.
We can also say that we can also say that we are providing a detailed student profiler, and we can charge them a minimum amount on that.
You can do that, adding the college recommendations with it.
Yeah.
That will be more helpful, right?
Exactly.
That will be more helpful.
And one more question I have, like how many colleges we can shortlist? Is a maximum
you can
limit?
Up to, there is no maximum limit. Whenever it is, it also, again, I will say it will depend on the student's profile and the availability of the program in that country where they want to go for. Sometimes there can be more than 10 shortlisting also. Sometimes there can be only 2 option also. So it depends on the course and the program availability in the country.
Okay. And if, for example, they want to look for various countries option, we can do in same profile, no?
We can do that. We can do in the same profiling. You can change the country name and accordingly you can shortlist universities. Also, we can, for each student, we can apply for 2 countries parallelly. Provided it should be only 5 universities together, altogether.
And we do we also do for UAE colleges?
UAE we do, but basically see, UAE, they don't have most colleges of their own. It is only either it is UK, Australia, or Indian colleges.
Pathway courses, right now?
Right. Pathway courses basically we do not do because there are visa rejections for those. So basically it is fruitful if you can only do basic, the full-time bachelor's and master's program. Those are more fruitful.
So just a quick question. You just said that a student can apply in 2 countries provided he's applying only to 5 colleges. Why is that?
Yes. See, we have confined this to 5 colleges. Okay,
no, so
against
for example,
every student.
The student says, no, I want to apply both to US and Canada. 5 colleges each. What do we say then?
No problem. We can apply provided the student has to pay. More than 5 colleges, he has to pay. Simple. We can apply. It is not that we cannot apply. We can apply. But the student, see, my point is a very logical point here. If a student doesn't have that confidence of getting offer from 5 university, that means applying for 10 also will not do anything. Right? Isn't it? Isn't it logical?
No, I agree.
Actually,
but a lot of
sometimes we
students
have
have
to see-
multiple reasons to kind of apply to Canada along with the US. Right.
Got you.
So
No
sometimes
problem.
because North Indians, they prefer doing that. I want to go to US, but I want to keep my chances alive with Canada as well. Last moment, we'll decide whether I'll go to US or Canada.
So in that case, we can, but there will be additional charges applicable.
And what are the charges for that? For more than 5 applications, both for our tied up and non-tied up colleges?
See, for non-tied up, it is different. For tied up also, it is 3,000 per application. If it is beyond 5 applications.
Beyond 5 applications, it's 3,000 per application.
3,000 per application. Yes.
So
Great.
be it,
Thank you.
be it any country.
Quick question here. We
Yes,
were talking
please.
about this report, all right? So this report is generated when you have shortlisted a certain number of universities. Now, once this is generated, if the student decides they do not like these and they want to shortlist more universities or different university or different, so is there a limit to the number of interest profiler reports that can be created or generated?
See, in this profile only, in this profile itself, multiple colleges can be added. If it is like not needed that the students go with a new profiling, not required.
Okay.
Okay. In the same report,
it can be done. Different milestone reports. Basically, if they are shifting, okay, US, I'm not liking it. Let me find some countries. So you add on to that same report.
Yes.
So the pages are added on to the report, or the new report is created by removing some shortlisted universities and colleges, right?
The removing, we can do that. Only we have the access of doing that from the backend. We can remove it, okay, and add new. Or else if the old ones are still there, it also can happen,
so
but
I'm
it will
talking
keep on
about
adding the pages.
Before application decision. I'm not talking about after. Before application
Completely
decision.
got it. Yes, completely
If
got it. During the
wants to-
recommendations.
Yeah. So complete. If
Right.
they want recommendations time and time again, with changes, they are
See,
very
one thing,
fickle-minded at times.
well, see, one thing I will tell you here itself. Let us, that is why it is required before university suggestions to have a proper outlook, the proper insight of what actually the students wants. It is better recommended not to come with multiple options all the time, because it gets difficult also for the backend team also to entertain one student, because there are a lot many applications the teams handle with, right? So if it is only one student for whom this the point of contact is struggling for 2-3 months, and the student is still not able to decide which country to go for, every now and then they are changing countries, then it is not allowed actually. So that's why we have, before recommending only, it is better to have a clear picture of what exactly the student wants. So in that case, to control that, to handle that, we have a team, and if required, we also do give one-to-one counseling. If required, if the student also want, if the counselor also want, we can even give counseling sessions for more than 1 or 2. Okay, it is not restricted there.
Again, similar question with this is, so before they are actually doing a milestone report or a profiling report, before downloading that, like in domestic student portal, they have access to the domestic colleges to browse through the course and this thing. So this access also through student dashboard can be given to the student for abroad colleges also, right? They can
that
browse
only,
through countries,
yes,
colleges and courses, right? And
yes,
then they
it
have
can
to
be done.
shortlist country and course with a minimal number, right? So that this report
Yes,
is
obviously.
created, correct?
Yes, correct.
And there is
See,
no
they can,
limit to that.
no limit to that. They can shortlist n number colleges that they want to. But the point is here, as we were talking about charging them certain amount, so it is better suggested being counselors to keep that college shortlisting part hidden from the student. If they are getting
I have my
everything
set
free
plans.
flow,
I don't need charging ka advice. I have my set plans.
No plan, no problem. Everyone has their own plans, right? So accordingly, everyone can
For
decide.
me, as a channel partner, I know that I have for 5 applications, I need to pay a certain amount of fee to you for non-tied up and tied up nothing, right?
No problem. It is completely on you. However you decide, however you think is feasible for you, you can proceed ahead with. Fine.
Thank you so much.
Otherwise, you're just welcome. So it is always suggested basically in a common manner to hide the college recommendation section, because I have already shown to you, right? The college recommendation section is with too much of informations, if you remember. Right, it is too much of informations, and if the students gets everything under one roof free, I don't think they will be coming back to you for the further processes, because nowadays students are very smart.
Ma'am, I charge a standard registration fee for study abroad, which they have to pay, plus added expenses depending upon the university, country, and program that they choose.
Right. See, it is different for different regions again.
Once they have paid that non-refundable basic consultation charge.
Right. See, again, I will tell you, Ms. Kanchan, this is applicable for region to region. It is different. So it is not applicable for all our channel partners to follow the same, because they might find they might face some other hurdles there if they try planning for something like that. So I'm telling you the common thing which is better, and everyone has the what to say, they all are free to decide what is feasible and what you can do to better your business, right? And give the students the proper suggestions to proceed ahead. So that is easy for us as well.
This landing page will be connected to the student dashboard that we already have, right?
See, it is not a student's dashboard. Students does not have any dashboard. This is a student's landing page, just link, okay, with which they can do the profiling. They have signed up as I have shown you.
So like in
so
the
they
domestic,
can again,
like
no,
in
just
the
listen to me
part,
first. Just listen to me first. Cccis is completely different. It is not dealing with domestic colleges. Let me be very clear here. Okay. Cccis is only dealing with international colleges, international admissions. Okay. So both are different platforms, right? So here the students does not have any platform of their own. They will be provided with this link. So they will, as I have shown you, while I was continuing with the session, I shown you that they are needed to sign up. So why it is required to sign up? So that later on, once the application has been submitted to the universities, they can re-log in and they can check the status. Okay, they can keep a update of the status of the applications which are being submitted, just for that purpose, so that we can keep a transparency. You can maintain a transparency with the student, just for that purpose. Students will not have any kind of platform of their own. It is only the counselors who will have dashboard with which they can function, they can operate, they can restrict certain things which a student will be allowed or not be allowed to use through the landing page link that you will be providing. Am I clear now?
Yeah.
Also
okay,
for
so the
the
landing page
sub-CRMs.
link will be integrated to the website.
Yes, if you want to, you can to your website.
I have a question.
Yes.
So where do we get to hide these college recommendations from where?
Yes,
in the CRM?
I will show you that. I will show you
Okay.
that, because now we are in the students landing page link, right? So
Okay,
once we go to your CRM, from there I will show
fair
you
enough.
how to hide it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So until here, is everything clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So shall I?
Madam, one question.
Yes.
While discussing this, I got a little bit confused about the extra 5,000 rupees per GST. Suppose for USA, I have selected 5 universities. And if I go for another university, then I will have to pay 5,000 plus GST. In the same way, after selecting USA, if I go for Canada colleges, for that also I have to pay extra.
No, you don't have to pay. I said it's only for USA.
Only for US only.
I said only for USA tied up. Only for USA tied up. It is charged. Not for any other country tied up universities, we charge.
Okay, madam.
Okay. Now it is clear?
Clear, madam. Clear.
Okay. So shall I proceed or any other doubts?
Yeah, please go ahead, madam.
Okay. So this is the college shortlisting. So once you are acquainted, once you means what happened, like once you log into your CRM, once you go through these, then things will be much easier for you to understand and explore, right? So next is as left hand side, as you can see, we have completed the profiling. Shortlist colleges also we have completed. Next is the English test. Excuse me. So this is the English test. Okay. This is not mandatory for students to take up. Okay. This is an exception. Okay. If the students wants to take up this test, it is about 30 questions here. As you can see, it is completely grammatical. So if the students wants to take up this test to check their English proficiency, so they can take up. So do you want me skip this? Do you want me to skip this, or do you want me to show this?
You can skip,
We can skip this.
Okay. See, it is nothing but just a set of questions purely on grammar. Okay, 30 questions, so that the student can check the English proficiency, how much they are proficient in English. Fine. Next is step 4. We have reached now is the document section. So once I click into this, as you can see here, application documents. See, our portal is made in such a way, designed in such a manner, it is very easy to operate, to function with. So in the application documents, as you can see here, this is a general checklist of documents. Okay, irrespective of whichever program the student wants to apply for. If it is a bachelor's program also, if it is a master's program also, if it is a double master's also, whichever program the student wants to apply for, this is the common checklist. Fine. So accordingly, whichever is applicable for them, they have to upload the documents. So if it is a bachelor's program the student wants to apply for, obviously then the third section, that is semester-wise mark sheet, consolidated mark sheet, these are not required for them, right? If it is for, it is only for graduates mentioned. So as it has been mentioned, left-hand side, you can see all the documents that are required. Fine. And here are space being provided, upload file. So excuse me, so student can click on the upload file option and accordingly upload the documents as required. 10th mark sheet has to be uploaded here, 12th here. So accordingly, whatever is whatever the requirements are, accordingly the documents has to be uploaded here. But one thing has to be kept in mind very clearly.
Sorry to disturb you.
Yes, yes.
So once the student is registered, student is going to get his own kind of a portal where he is going to upload all these things.
No, I have just cleared this point out only a few minutes back, that students will not have any portal of their own. The student will not have any portal of their own. This is the student's landing page link.
Student's landing page link. In that link, he is going to upload all the documents.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Again, let me revise it. The student's landing page link you will be sharing with the students, right? For the profiling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Profiling they will do, they were asked to sign up, if you remember. Right? After the profiling and after the students filled the questionnaire set, the next step was they were asked to sign up by putting their name, email ID, OTP, if you remember that. Okay. So those are their credentials with the same link. The link that you shared with them, they can again re-log in. They will not get any portals. Okay. They can re-log in. So whenever the application submission process, during that time, when the documents requirements are there, they can re-log in and they can upload the documents. So it will ease up your process, your work, efforts little bit. Isn't it?
Okay,
so you can cross-check it, cross-verify, and then share it across, forward it across to Edu Milestones. In this case, again, as I have mentioned, this application document will be kept open. So no problem with this. This will be kept open. The students can re-log in and they can upload documents. But Shortlist College, we can keep it hidden. Okay. I will show you that in the later phase. So here in the application documents, they can re-log in and they can upload the documents accordingly here in the space provided. One thing has to be kept in mind very clearly, that the documents that are being uploaded, those has to be very clearly, cleanly scanned and then uploaded, properly scanned and then uploaded. Okay, no any photos will be entertained, only scanned copies of documents. Third section is the semester-wise mark sheet, specified only for graduates. So all the semester-wise mark sheets, okay, has to be merged together in a PDF and then uploaded here. Consolidated mark sheet. So after they get the semester-wise mark sheet, when the student completes graduation, they get one sheet. That is the consolidated mark sheet that has to be uploaded here. Yes.
For Pakistan, 10 and 12 grade has a mark sheet and certificate also.
Okay.
So the certificate will be, so altogether in
you
10.
Can here you can upload the certificate if the student, or else there are also other options to upload. Can you see this upload other documents?
Okay.
If there are additional documents and there is no space here to upload, the student can go to upload other documents, write the document name, choose the file, and then upload. Okay. It will be starting display. It will start displaying after 17th. Done. This is it. So accordingly, so as you can, welcome. So number 6 is the statement of purpose, SOPs. Only one space is provided. Yes.
Can we overwrite the document, or it is only once the document is
one?
Done?
Oh, okay. Can you please repeat once again?
I
didn't hear it clearly.
Rewrite the document, like once he, if he uploads the document, there is any chance of reapplying, reloading the same document?
Yes. Can be done. Can be done. Next is the SOP, statement of purpose. Here, only, as you can see, only one space is provided. So whenever any student is applying for more than one university, so additional SOPs will be required. So every university application will require one SOP each, right? So in that case, for one SOP has to be uploaded here for one university application. For the additional SOPs, again, the student has to go to upload other documents, write the name, choose the file, and then upload. So by going to upload other documents, a student can upload up to n number of documents as they want to, which are applicable. Okay. LORs, letter of references. Here you can see 3 spaces are already been provided. So accordingly, country-wise LOR requirements are different. Academic LOR I'm talking about. Some countries requires 2, some countries requires 3. So accordingly, whichever is applicable for the candidates, they have to upload the LORs here. Again, if a student is working, then yes, one additional work LOR is also required. If there is again no any space here to upload, again the same process through the upload other documents. Okay.
So
Next,
I have a question here. Sorry.
Yes, please.
So for SOP, you said there's only one option to apply
Space.
for SOP. But if he's
right.
applying for 5 university, does he not need like 5 different?
Just now I have just answered now. Just now I have answered that question. For one SOP, here the student can apply one, upload one, right? For the others, he can go to upload other documents, put this document name and number of SOPs, he can upload it here through this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So upload other documents section helps to upload any number of documents for which the space is not here. Okay.
I had a question, Ram. I had a question.
Yes, please.
Before we share the that link for application, should we not share a checklist with them that they should have scanned copies of these certificates ready with them in their machine system?
You can do that. You can do that. But first, before asking them to share the documents, first we have to know whether the student is prospective or is it just a random walk-in, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be only wasting your time, isn't it?
Okay, ma'am.
First, once you talk to them, once you have a basic interaction, the first round of counseling, once it happens, you will be knowing whether the student is really looking forward or he is just a random one, right? So if you feel that yes, he is good going, then you can immediately ask him that this is the checklist and you need to provide these documents.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Next is the 10th one is the work experience document. So here again, if any student is working, they have to provide solid document proof supporting their work experience. Again, if you can see here, only one space has been provided here. The student might have worked in multiple companies or they might want to upload multiple documents supporting their work experience. So again, one document has to be uploaded here. And for the other documents, upload from the other document section. They have to upload the other work experience documents. But yes, please ask the documents to rename the documents name properly so that it is easy for our team to categorize. Okay, that will be easy to sort. Next is the IELTS. Whatever English proficiency test score they have achieved, the document, the mark sheet has to be uploaded here. GRE, GMAT, SAT, ACT, these are again country-specific scorecards if required. If it is applicable, then the student has to upload it here. 14th is the CV, resume. Resume again plays a very important role during the application submission. So resumes has to be properly in the proper format. Has to be like all students information about their academics, about their work experience, if they have, about their skill sets. All these details has to be a part of the resume, and the resumes has to be in the Word document, in the Word format. Okay. So this resume has to be uploaded here. Passport copy, both the front and back page has to be scanned together and then uploaded here. Language certificate is not mandatory for all country application, provided certain countries requires and certain courses require. So if it is applicable, yes, the student has to upload. One more thing I would like to specify it here, that SOPs, okay, SOPs and resume has to be in the Word format.
That's the
No
reason,
PDF.
ma'am. Why not PDF? Documents can be altered, no, and edited then.
And edit that, but it has been strictly been advised for the students only to regularize the system. The SOPs and the LO and the the CVs has to be in the Word
Yeah,
format.
ma'am, but Word format can be edited by anybody. PDF is
I know
not so.
that it can be edited, but the point is, in this point of time when we are taking the documents, who will be editing these documents and for what reason?
I don't know, but generally PDF formats only are uploaded, whether it is
No,
passport
PDF formats are not allowed. If you have
any
seen over
other.
the years, we have been applying, no any university entertains the PDF format for CV and SOPs. They have strictly, they mention it, they need it in the Word document only.
So even PDF converters are there in the.
Yes, PDF converters are there. I know that.
PDF converter can be converted into Word file also, or it can be edited.
Yes.
Ma'am, is there any specific format that we need to follow for SOP and our resume?
No. Okay. Format in the sense the SOPs has to be mostly, it can be only 700 to 800. This is the standard requirement of words. Okay. 700 to 800 words. Maximum it can go to 1.5 page.
All right. Generally asking, is there a font size or the line spacing that we need to?
No, nothing like that. Nothing, no any font sizes. See, basically the font sizes should not be so big also. The line spacing also, that has to be maintained so that the it doesn't exceed 1.5 page.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, that is it.
Ma'am,
So SOPs, yes.
One question. For USA, you know, the bachelor, for the bachelor program, essay is required. So that we need essay on a SOP part or the other document?
Means the uploading you are asking?
Yeah, I'm asking the uploading.
Where to upload?
For the bachelor, it is not required the SOP. It is an essay required for USA.
Right. So universities do specify. In that case, you can upload it here itself, the essays.
Okay.
It has been specified here. Additional SOPs, essays.
Okay.
Madam, SOP is, I think different countries have different requirements. For Australia, it's a lengthy one. They require
Not
more
required. As
information.
for Australia, if you don't give SOPs, basically certain universities, they do not ask, but mostly they ask, yes. LORs are not required for, LORs are not required for Australia, yes.
SOP is somewhat lengthy than other countries.
See, that was entertained before, lengthy SOPs, but now, not now. If you know about the recent update of Australia, they are much stricter now. About Australia. Australia, if you want to apply for Indian candidates, I'm talking about, for Australia, you can only apply to 2 universities maximum against each student. As per the regulatory rules now, guidelines now. Okay. And before the student, pardon?
What about the other countries?
Other countries you can apply 5. Any number of universities you can apply, but for Australia, for Indian candidates, it is only 2 applications you can submit to 2 universities. Okay.
So I have a query. You were saying you've been using the word guidelines through the session. So would we be given a set guidelines so that, because this you're speaking from your experience, right? We are fairly new. And with the latest guidelines, would we have anywhere in writing the guidelines that are there at the moment?
See, basically what happens is the guidelines are not through us. It is through the embassies. So the guidelines from time to time, it is being shared. In your CRM also, you will find it not like that. It will be as a notification, it will come. So it will be there in your CRM itself. So whatever new guidelines are there, whatever new informations are there as per the different countries updates, you can say, it is already always shared in the CRM and also in the community in WhatsApp.
So updates, yes, but we are starting new. So for example, I would have gone ahead and said, oh, you can apply to 5 colleges in Australia. Suddenly I realized you just said only 2 colleges are to be applicable.
Right.
So we
that
don't want to be on the wrong side right at the onset.
Right. So that we will see into this. You have pointed out a very good thing because new onboardings are happening. New channel partners are onboarding with us. So if we can put up a guideline set for Australia, the recent updates, it will be much helpful for everyone, right?
Yeah,
So
thank
that
you.
we
And
will
I
look
think
into.
that not
Thank you
only
so
for
much.
Australia, for all the countries that we are
Surely,
working in
whatever
trials as
updates
well.
are there, yeah, whatever, because mostly the other countries, they do not have much. For Canada, already it is in the CRM only, because recently the last update was from Canada. They only put the cap, right? Living expense got increased and all these things happened. So now recently it is Australia. So Australia is getting much stricter. So fine. We will follow up with this. I will follow up with your feedback. We will look into it.
Thank you so much.
You're just welcome. Okay.
Ma'am, do you help us?
Yes, I
Do you
suppose.
help us?
Yeah. Please tell me.
Do you help us with SOP?
Yeah, we do help you with the SOP if you need. Okay, because mostly the students has to draft their own SOPs. If needed, we do provide you sample SOP formats or guidelines also. Okay, and also the SOP making tool is here with which you can guide the student to take help from.
Oh, we have separate tool.
Yes, so I will be showing it now. After we finish the document section, we will go to this only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So this is about the application document section. So I think it is clear for everyone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Isn't it easy? Like, I think for the channel partners also, for the students also, it is quite easy to upload documents, right? So this is about the application documents. Below, if you see, these are the visa documents. So I will not go too thorough into this right now, the visa documents part, because the visa documents comes into the scene only after the student clears the first phase, right? After they receive offer letter, they do the payment of fees, they are ready to go apply for the visa. It is like, it has time. So not much, I will go deep into this right now. Just I will summarize it. As specified very clearly, this is again a general checklist, okay, for any visa application for any country. During the visa process, yes, our visa processing team will be reaching out to our channel partners accordingly, and we will, if additional anything is required from the student, they will be notifying you that these all things are needed. So kindly update us with these. Other than that, these are the basic requirements, okay. ID proofs, as mentioned, of student and parents. Documents has to be uploaded. Again, the same thing is applicable as the application documents for visa documents also. If there are any section where there is no space of uploading documents, the student has to go to again the upload other document section and then upload the leftover documents, the additional documents, you can say. Fine. Next is the PCC number 2. So country-wise, country-specific it is, has to be uploaded. Medical report acknowledgement, again, country-specific. Tuition fees payment received here. GIC only for Canada, uploaded here. Blocked account for Germany. Marriage certificate, if applicable, okay? So visa SOPs are basically required for Canadian visas. So it has to be uploaded. So all these financial documents, CA report, bank statement, affidavit, financials, bank cover, and all this has to be uploaded in the given section. So this is about the visa documents section. Nothing much to go deep into this right now. So as I have already mentioned, when that phase will come, that the student is ready to apply for their visas, our team will be reaching out and specifying if there are any additional documents required other than the visa part. Anyways, you will be reached out for the notification. Fine.
We will be getting details of all these formats of the documents, specifics of the documents that are required.
Yeah. During that time, yes, it will be provided. You will be guided. Okay. So is this document section clear to everyone?
What is a CA report?
CA report. It is a where is the CA report? It is your chartered accountant they will be giving you the ITRs and all, right?
Okay. And is there any format for this LOR?
There are no LOR.
Yes.
LORs.
So what are
LORs
all
are letter of.
details? Yeah. What are all details required in that?
Okay. So as mentioned, LORs are letter of references. Okay. So letter of references, academic, both, even if it is a work or academic, the format is the same. It has to be in the official pad. Okay. The college pad or office work pad that they use. and the referees details, the whoever will be referring. If it is academic, then the principal, vice principal, lecturer, professor, or if it is work, HR, or an employer, whoever it is, the referee, their contact number, valid contact number, email ID, their department, their name has to be clearly mentioned. Why these LORs are required? Because the universities, they reach out to them inquiring about the candidates. Okay. So if LORs are provided wrongly, then if the universities, they try to connect, and if they get a wrong picture, then there might be rejection. Because basically in US, what happens is it takes time in providing offer letters, because the universities, they reach out to the referees, and until they get the connection with them, they are unable to connect, they do not release offer letters. So it is LORs are very important to provide the correct ones.
Okay.
Okay. The contact details should be updated once. So this is about the document section. Next, left-hand side is the SOP maker. Here, if you go now, yes, you can see this, it is deactivated now, right? The SOP making tool, just beside below the documents is SOP maker. When I clicked into that, it is deactivated. So this is the student's landing page link, right? So student is using this, for example. So once he clicks into the SOP making tool, it will be deactivated. It will be showing in this way. So if the student needs help, he can reach out to you and you can activate it through your CRM. Okay. And I will show you that how it works once we go to your CRM. Okay. Let us finish off this part completely. Next is the application tracking. This is what the student looks for, basically, the application tracking. So student, as I have already mentioned, the student, we have kept this option open for students so that we can maintain you can maintain a transparency. They also feel better. So they can re-log in whenever any application submission is happening to any university. They can re-log in. Going to the application tracking, they can keep a track of the applications which are being submitted in the universities. Okay. But noted that they will not be able to download any important informations from here. Okay, this is just a status update. Okay, here as you can see, status pending has been here. Obviously, there are no application happened. So whatever the status might be, for example, application submitted, right? That will be showing it here. Offer letter received, it will be displayed here. Right, I-20 payment done. So this will be displayed here. So whatever the update will be, okay, a backend will be updating it and student will be able to check the status. This is just for their, what to say, convenience, for their tracking. So they can keep a track that, yes, my application is in this stage. As you can see here, download option, don't get confused. This is not for downloading any important information or documents, as I have mentioned. This is just if they want to download this part, just to keep a reference for themselves, like, yes, this was showing, so they can keep it downloaded. That's it. But before they reach out to you for any information, for offer letters and all, you will only be reaching out to them with the offer letters. Okay, so this application tracking, through this application tracking, students can keep a track of the application that has been submitted in the universities. Clear this part? Clear for everyone?
How would the page look like if downloaded?
Page, it will just show this part only, whatever you are seeing it now. This download option will not be here. It will be the university, the course name, and the status will be mentioned. Okay.
When the link is provided to the student, he may access our CRM also.
How they can access your CRM? They cannot access your CRM. No.
What kind of link we have to give them?
This is the link. This link that is here in the web page, in the web. This is.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone has got individual links, right? When you got onboarded, when you all got onboarded, so one who has not completed the documentation yet, they might not have got the links, but once everything is clear from your end, you will be provided with links, your CRM link with your password and username. Okay, that is completely yours. and students landing page link, which you can individually share it to your students. And the students landing page link will not be same. It will be different for different channel partners.
Okay.
Okay. So CRM is completely different. Students landing page link is completely different. CRM is yours. Students landing page link is shared with the student. That link is shared with the student so that the student can take up the profiling, and it makes your task a little bit easier. Okay. So no worries on that part. The CRM login, no, your CRM login credentials is not going to the student. They will not get access of your CRM in any ways. Okay. Any other doubts?
Who we contact if we do not get that CRM link?
Pardon?
Whom do we contact if we did not get our CRM link? Yesterday itself,
you have to. Okay. You have to connect with the operations team or your business associate for the same. I suppose if you have already completed your documentation, you will be getting it.
Yeah, yesterday evening I have completed it.
Okay, okay. Then you will be getting it within 24 to 48 hours, I suppose. You can reach out to your business associate and just inquire about it, or you can drop a message to them asking like, by when can we get? Or if you have or if you are in touch with Shiju from the technical team, from the operations team, you can inquire her also. No issues.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Any other doubts?
I have a question.
Okay.
So all the time I have to send the link, or otherwise student can come to my website and they just put the means assessment on self, or I have to put send the link.
See, you can do, as I have already mentioned, you can do both ways. You can share the link with the student, they can take up the profiling of their own, or else you can, through your CRM only, you can do the profiling on the student's behalf.
Okay, no, I'm just telling like your main website, just student can come and do assessment on self. If they are going ahead, they will contact us, or otherwise.
I'm not getting
like
you. Your voice is in between, like I'm unable to understand. Can you please repeat once again, if you don't mind?
Means I have the landing page for the visitors who are coming on my landing page. So there are the buttons to get the on self assessment. So student can come and do the assessment on self.
Your landing page, you will not have landing page. Students will have a landing
my
page.
website. I know the actually I have the CCA program, so there are the website. I just send the link.
Okay. So CCA, as I've already mentioned to one of our participants today, that CCA is different from CCcis. We are only talking about CCcis here, not CCA.
I don't know, but I'm just thinking because I already flashed there some assessment test, so the student can come and they just fill the form, and we can get the information as a lead generation.
Okay, so it is for CCA is different, for CCcis is different. If you are here in today's session from the beginning, I think you have understood what I have explained. This is the students' landing page link that we are talking about right now. This you need to share with the students, the link with which they can take up the profiling. Okay, or else you can, through your CRM, you can add the lead, and by taking all the students' information, you can also do the profiling on the students' behalf.
Ma'am, here I would like to add on something here. I got my credentials yesterday. I'm an existing channel partner. And when I have logged in through the student dashboard, for a student who's already activated, taken a psychometric assessment with me and activated for the domestic, the abroad college link is also open now because they've made one payment. And
did you compile together?
Yeah. When you check that abroad colleges applications ka link, it goes to the landing page.
So did you compile it together?
Yeah, which you are showing me today, right? And directly it is directing me. I'm not going through CRM. I'm going through a student, logging in through student ID and the password, who has already taken an assessment, psychometric assessment with me previously for her bachelor's or master's, whatever, in India for domestic, right?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So once they have logged in, and then they go. So that student dashboard opens, right? Logging in through student dashboard. So there is abroad colleges also there, abroad college applications. So when you click on that abroad college applications link, your landing, the one which you showed me right now, that opens.
I suppose your CCA platform and this is connected. It is compiled together. That's why my
yes, that is what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I was asking you about earlier also.
So
Otherwise,
it will be completely
to go
different.
to my CRM and block it.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, I would like
you
to.
You can do that. Yes, that you have to. Yes, correct. You can do that through your CRM only, the blocking part.
Yeah,
I will show you once we go to the CRM part. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I think that answers the other person's query also.
Okay. So a little bit, I got confused with that question. I did not understand it clearly, but I hope his query is answered now. So any other doubts?
Same way, ma'am, when we are doing CRM, when I'm logging into my CRM, I'm also getting a subheading there as abroad dashboard.
Understood. Because it is compiled. You have both CCA and Cccis. You have taken up both, right? I got it now. Yes.
Yeah.
So any other questions till now? Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Or is everything is clear till here?
Yes.
Okay, so we have actually completed the students landing page link. Okay.
So ma'am, just a
doubts?
request for a minute. I joined at 3:30. So just need a 2-minute revision on the first step. The first step only.
Okay. See,
Because
the
I
first
joined
thing
it at
is, that is why we request to join together so that no one misses out on any of the informations. Because again, it is a 3-hour session, right? So it is difficult. Everyone has time foundations. See, the first is nothing, but the student has to, once the link is being provided to the students, they just have to click on the let's get started option. Okay. Then they will get into this page, profiling. So they will have to fill up the questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Once they fill up the questions, they have to click on the next option. Once they click on the next option, they will be asked to sign up. Okay. They will have to sign up with the details. They will be asked with an OTP for verification. They have to put that. Then they will reach to the next section, that is shortlist colleges. And the shortlist colleges, can be hidden.
I was here when you started that. I was there. Just wanted to know the first step. Thank you so much.
Okay, that is the profiling. Yeah, you're just welcome. So everything is clear for this in the students profiling link. Oh, sorry, in the students landing page link for everyone.
Yes.
Done. Should we proceed ahead to the CRM now?
Yes,
please.
Okay. Or shall we take a 5 or 10 minutes break in between if everyone is fine with that?
That would be fine, madam. Let us have some
Okay,
break.
everyone.
We don't need
Everyone is.
Please continue. We already started late.
We don't need. Yeah.
Okay. So 5 minutes break can we take?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So like it's 5:11 now. So we will connect by 5:16 or 17. Fine.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, can you see everyone? Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
So I have just logged in. Okay, this is how your CRM will look like. From this page, you will, once you log in, you will reach to this page. From here, you will have to click on the abroad dashboard option. Okay, I suppose it is visible, right, to everyone? Top right, abroad dashboard. I'm clicking here.
Hi, is this getting recorded?
Yeah, it is getting recorded.
Okay, thank you.
Let me just.
Yeah.
I suppose I resumed it. Yes. Yes, I resumed it. Yeah. Okay. So once I clicked on the abroad dashboard option, okay, this is the main page of your CRM. Okay, this is how it will look like. So here there are different functionalities. We will see how they can be operated. So here, as you can see, here are different colorful boxes. Okay, so once any lead is here or automatically any students take up the students profiling, automatically the student's profile will be reflecting in your CRM. So you don't need to go to the student's landing page link, log in and try checking there. You will get access of the student report directly in your CRM itself. So these boxes are the self-categorization of the leads or profiles that you have in your CRM. So if you remember, we have done a dummy profiling with the name Isha, right? Through that student's landing page link, right? So this name is here in your CRM now. It is reflecting, and where you can check the report of the student. So for that, you have to go to reports. Can you see this reports option? Can you see this reports option, everyone?
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
So
yes.
click here, click on the reports, then you have to click on the abroad reports option. This is the same report. Okay, you will get access of the students report.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
Earlier you said na, we can do the profiling from our
Yes.
CRM also.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
where it can be done?
I will show you. Let me just finish this off first. Okay.
Yeah.
So, students, Isha, it has been automatically reflecting. So for the reports, to check the reports, you have to go to the reports option of the student, then abroad report, then you can see the student's profile. So now, for example, you want to add a lead of your own in your CRM, right? As you have mentioned right now. For that, you have to go to abroad leads option. Can you see this first box? Abroad leads?
Yes.
I have clicked it there. It will take you to this page. Here you can add lead. Okay, you have to go to add lead option. Can you see this add lead?
Yes.
Right, click it here. You can type any name. Can you suggest me any name? Any name, any. Pardon?
Arvind.
Joy, madam.
Oh, okay, let me take just this. Arvind is already there, it seems. Okay, arvind123@gmail.com. Just a profile we are creating. Okay. Search source from where you got the lead, you can put it up here. If it is a walk-in, then walk-in. If it is from social media, you can specify it. So once you have put all the information, you have to click on the add lead option. Okay, once you have added the lead, see, Arvind is added. Can you see this, right? So all these details, see details, if you go, then the student's details will be there, the phone number, email ID. Okay, so from here now, like for example, now the status is pending here. So accordingly, you can change the status of the student. Okay, if you need a follow-up, you can, not interested, invalid, prospect, converted. So accordingly, you can check this, change the status for your reference, for your future reference part. Next now is if you want to convert this file, if you want to do the profiling of the student. So for that, you have to click on the convert to file option. Is this visible to everyone? Convert to file option?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm clicking it to convert to file. Once you click it here, all these informations are already taken. Just let me put the age, 20. Don't have to select this, okay? Then click on the convert button. Okay, user already exists, it seems. Taking. Let me try adding some other lead.
Add some other name to Arvind.
Yeah.
Arvind Pandey.
it will directly again take you to the same program link, same link where they will ask you to select the program. So let me just show you once. Okay, I've just added Ronak. Okay, convert to file. Now, can you see this? As I have mentioned, it is taking you to the same page. Do you remember? In the student's landing page link, once the student clicked on the start, let's get started option, the student has been taken to this page, if you remember, right? Accordingly, the student selected which course, which program the student wants to go for. If it is bachelor's, then master's and doctoral, then I'm clicking into master's. This is the profiling. Do you remember? Now, is it clear to everyone? Once this profiling is done, this is you who is doing it. Okay, this is not the student. Ronak, you have added a lead with the name Ronak. Then you have converted to a file, clicked on the convert to file option. Then you are here to do the profiling. So once all this information you fill it up, then you have to click to the start option, same process. Okay. So let me not do it. Pardon?
It is not the student that is doing the questionnaires?
No. It is the counselor who is doing it. This is your dashboard, right? This is the dashboard which I am showing you now. This is not the student's landing page link. So from here, we have added a lead with the name Ronak. And for Ronak, for doing the profiling, you have to click on the convert to file option. Every information is there, only age they were asking, age we have put, then click on the convert option. Once you click on the convert option, it will take you to the page where you will have to select the program, which program the student is going for, right? Once you select that, it will take you to the questionnaire set. Yes?
Right now, you a few minutes ago, you entered the details for Arvind and it showed that their profile existing. So
I think it is there. Yeah.
So it's a name-based thing, like a similar thing can happen, like a similar name can come to us and they will be like.
You can put their surnames also. Phone numbers will be different, right?
Yes.
But here I'm not knowing why it is happening. I have to check it later.
That's why I was asking that the profile is created as per the phone number or as per the names.
As per the names it is. Names. So we have to.
But if the profile is created as per the name and similar name can exist.
Right. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to put surnames or certain initials to differentiate it. For example, if there is already Arvind there, some other people, yeah.
Ma'am, from our end, we will do it. But if this same situation occurs on the client's end, on the student's end, then what will happen?
Then there will be no problem. It is only in the CRM. In your CRM, it is not taking. Not for the student's page. Okay. There can be two students with the similar names. So we are taking up the students' profiling of their own through the link. There will be no issues.
Okay.
If it is through your CRM, you are doing it, there the issue is occurring, right? So in that case, we can do the changes. Some students, they might be writing Arvind, ARWIND, VIND.
Got it. That is managed.
So that can be managed. But other than that, there will be no issues. So is this clear how we can add a lead and we can also do the profiling?
Yes.
It is clear, right? Now let me go back to the CRM. This is it. So Isha was the profiling that has been done through the link, right? If you remember. So here it will be your channel's name, location, all the details, date and time. This send mail option, the Gmail option is there here. So from here also, if you want to mail the student for any information, like you want to share the student with the profile or shortlisting of colleges, you can do it directly from here. This is automatically been connected with your Gmail, which is associated with Edu Milestones. From there, it will automatically put up the student's email ID, draft the email, and then you can send across the email from here itself. Okay. Next is see details. See details is nothing but the information the student has put. So for easy access, this is a shortcut. If you want to check the student's details, you can go to see details and check. The C is nothing again but a shortcut to check which are the universities being shortlisted. Okay, so these three, if you remember, we had shortlisted these 3 universities. We have removed 2 universities other than this, right? So these 3 are shortlisted. So if you, from your CRM, so again, I'm repeatedly telling you, please don't get confused. This is your CRM, the counselor CRM. Only you will be able to access this. Okay, so I'm showing you what all are the functionalities that you will be able to access through your CRM, how you can function through this. This is a master CRM from where you can keep a track of your students' landing page link also, whatever the functionalities, whatever actions the students has taken. Also, you can keep a hold of the sub CRMs through your CRM itself. So here, as I have said, from the C is a shortcut to check the university shortlisting, whatever happened. Next is the track. Now, for example, the student has done the profiling, okay, and there are certain mistakes which are needed to be corrected. So the student cannot do it, or they might not want to do it. So you can do that from your CRM by going to the track option. The track option will again take you to the same profile, the student's profile. Okay, so here, even if you want to do the required changes, you can do that. For example, I want to change the overall percentage in bachelor's. It is not 78, it is 89. Okay, I have changed this. Number of backlogs, for example, the student had 1. I changed this, so I have changed the backlogs and the percentage in bachelor's. Okay, so after doing this, I have to click on the save button. You saved it. Now, once you click on this report option, okay, this report option, if you can see, once you check the report, you will see whatever is edited, the new data is being updated, that it has taken automatically. It is, see, 89 I have changed, number of backlogs I have changed. Clear? So if you need to do any changes in the profile of the student, you can do that from your CRM through the track option. Okay. Next is the payout. This payout will be blank right now because there are no admissions happened. So once any student, for example, for Isha, we have applied for 2 or 3 universities. Whichever universities has been applied, once you click on the payout, the names of the universities with the course will be displayed here, and how whatever the payouts percentage you will be receiving as per the program will be displaying here. So this is again a shortcut to keep a track, just to go and check immediately what will be your payout once the payouts are released. Okay. Next is reports, which I have already shown to you. Reports is nothing but the student's profile, which you can get access through the reports option. Then abroad reports, you will get access of the student's profile. Fine. Next is action. So till here is everything clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything is clear for everyone? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next is the actions tab. Here are certain functionalities which I will show you now. Actions tab first is the next follow-up task. You know that, right? Next follow-up task. If you need to keep a follow-up with any candidate, you can do that. Once you click on that, you can put up the heading, anything that you want to create a follow-up. Might be for documents, might be for decision, whatever you think the need is, you can put up the heading. You can select a date for the follow-up. You can also prioritize the profile, how it is. It might be high, low, or medium. If you want to put a description for your convenience, you can put it up here. Then you can click on the submit action. But here again, I want to show you one more thing. Here you can see this forward profile. It is optional again. Okay. It might be your direct student with whom you want to take a direct follow-up, or it might be your sub CRM students also, which you want to share with your sub CRM so that they can take a follow-up. Okay. So once, when in the later phase, I will show you, just giving you a small hint. Once you create a sub CRM, it will automatically get, the names will automatically start reflecting in these drop down lists. Okay, so you can select the concerned person, the sub CRM, and click on the submit. So automatically the follow-up will start reflecting in the CRM. So they will get to know that this candidate is needed to be followed up for these reasons. They can follow up and again they can forward the profile to you for the further processes. Okay, so follow up can be done in two ways. Either you can do it directly for your direct students, or your sub you can share it with your forward it to your sub CRMs so that they can take up a follow up. Okay, next is generate invoice. So yes, in every now and then you might have to generate invoices for the students, for, as we have already talked about, when you will be generating invoice for asking for what to say, processing fee and all those stuff, or for registration fee if any student is coming for counseling or counseling fee, whatever it might be. So this is the option. You can generate invoice from here. Click on the generate invoice option, select the invoice type. It will be student invoice only. Okay, once you select that, this drop down, this page will be there. You just put down the service name. You can, I'm just selecting counseling service. Invoice to already selected amount you can take. Let me take 10,000. These are all optional. Okay, so every other information which is important is being taken. Once you put the amount and the service name and select the invoice type, you have to click on the submit invoice. So one invoice, as you can see, it is generated successfully. So now that you have created an invoice, you have generated an invoice from the actions tab, where you will keep a record, where you will keep a track. So for that, you have to go to the abroad invoice section. Can you see this abroad invoices?
Yes.
Just click into that. See, from here, I will want to tell you, from here you directly cannot send invoice. It will directly not go. Okay. You will have to send it manually, but this abroad invoices is for you to keep a track of the invoices, whether those are paid or not paid. Accordingly, you can download the invoice from here. I will show you how. Now you can see Isha's invoice was generated, amount, everything. If you need to do any editing of it, you can do it by going to the edit tab. Okay, then generate invoice, put the number, select the number accordingly, 15 I have put, then click on the PDF. Automatically it will be downloaded in your system. Okay, and that invoice you can share it with the candidate. Once the payment is done, you can keep the status changed. If the payment is done, if it is paid, then paid. So you can keep a track of the invoices that you have generated and of the status, whether those are paid or not paid.
So this invoice that we are generating, it will come with our brand name or Edu Milestone?
Yes. Not Edu Milestone, it is your brand name only.
Okay, all right.
Okay, this PDF, when you will download, you will see it will be depicting your name. Okay, your name, then the service, whatever informations you have provided it here. Okay, student's invoice, counseling service, student's name, date, amount, with your details.
Yeah, thank you. So what I didn't understand is you said it won't go to the student. You'll have to do it manually. What do you mean by when you say manually?
When it is PDF, you click, it will be downloaded to your system, right? Then you share it across with the student. That is only I referred manually. On the mail you can do.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
So this is abroad invoices. You can generate invoices, you can download invoices, you can share with the students after downloading from here, and also you can change the status. You can keep a track of the invoices, of the payments that has been done or not done. Clear for everyone? The invoices part? Clear?
So these charges goes to Edu Milestone, or it is to
No, it is for you, because this is for you I am showing, right? See, again, I would like to repeat once again, this we are doing B2B. Student doesn't know Edu Milestones.
Yeah.
It is only to you. You are only connecting with the student. You are only generating invoices for the student. We are just your backend team who will be doing the process.
So again, the payment integration for online payments will be done, or we have to do it?
Yes, only you will be doing it. Student will be knowing you. Even if we are connecting.
Online payment integration, na?
Online payment integration in the sense?
With the payment gateways.
Payment gateways are different. That is completely different. Payment gateways, how is student connected? If whenever the student will have to do any kind of payments for universities, it will be only through the university's link.
For us, you
or
can
else,
get UPI link. You can send
pardon?
your UPI link.
Or else how you can collect the students is, see how it works. Let me make it a little bit more clearer. Whenever we have to charge anything from the students, right? We cannot, EduMilestones cannot go directly and connect with the students and charge. We will raise an invoice for our channels. Okay, we will raise an invoice with that amount to our channel. Channels will be paying to us, and you will raise an invoice to the candidate together with the cumulative amount, like together with EduMilestones and yours made together, you will raise an invoice to the candidate and collecting it from them. That is how it will be done. Ours and our invoice will not directly go with the channels or with the students.
That is what I'm asking. When we are collecting from the students, so like for the CCI platform, we have a payment gateway integration done by the
Please let me tell you again, don't get confused with CCA. As I'm mentioning you again, Cccis is different, CCA is different.
Ma'am, I'm not talking about the comparison that way. When I'm saying is, like in CCA, we have that directly once the report is generated or report is completed by assessment is completed by a student, they go to that online platform and they make the report, make the payment and activated, right? Get that activated. That gateway integration is backend is done through EduMilestones. It comes in my account only. It does not go to EduMilestones, but it comes in my account only. But that integration way the gateway is done by the EduMilestones because you are the backend team. So the same way will this portal also get an integration done, because when you are asking payments from us, all right, and we are generating an invoice, the student needs to be having some online platform to make the payments, right?
No, they will not be. It will not be integrated. Any payment platform will be integrated because CCA is different. Ccci is different platform. It is a completely different system.
So how do we make the payments and how do we collect the payments?
Same way as I have mentioned it right now. We will be sharing the proforma invoice to our channels. Okay, channels will be doing the payment to EduMilestones, and they will be raising a proforma invoice to the students if it is, for example, a processing fee that we are charging for applying to the non-tied up universities. So together with EduMilestone channel will be marking up, right? Together the cumulative amount, you will be raising an invoice to the student and they will be doing the, for us it is the bank transfer you will have to do, okay, to the company's account. For you it is so that is only I have said. For you, one will be raising the invoice to the student. It is up to you how you collect it. It will be obviously in the bank account, or you might be providing any link so that they can do the payment. So for us, for EduMilestones, we do it in that way. For Cccis.
So for Cccis, we need to do a bank transfer to EduMilestones.
Yes, if it is a processing fee payment.
Processing fee or whatever, like for non-tie up university consultation fees.
Non-tied up is processing fee only.
Yeah, whatever.
So any other doubts?
And these the payouts also will be done through a bank transfer.
Your voice is breaking. I'm unable to understand.
Payouts are also done through the bank account only, bank transfers only.
Yeah, obviously. For that, the payout, the team will be reaching out to you. They will be reaching out to you for the details and they will be transferred.
Just for a clarification, so the payout will be received via EduMilestones or will be directly receiving right
via.
Via.
Yeah. Pardon?
No, I think there's some confusion here. What the lady was just asking, EduMilestone does give a payment getaway in this on an extra cost, because I did speak to somebody and she said, yes, if you want, we will generate a payment getaway which goes directly into your account for you in
See,
this.
that is, you have to talk to the technical team or your business consultant, with whomever you talk. Basically, this is not how it happens and it is not how it is working till now. Okay, I have told you the process. Yeah, that is, I told you, I explained now the process, how it works. Okay, how the amount is collected, how the student can do the payment, how the channels can do the payment. CCA, there is a payment gateway linked to your web link, I suppose. But for Cccis, it is not like that. It is a completely different two systems that works. Okay, so it is different. So with whomever you had a discussion, I would request you to go and have a discussion. And if it is possible, might be from the technical team, it can be done, or else they will let you know about it.
Yeah, because I don't have the CCAIS that you're talking. We are only talking about Cccis. That's it.
Cccis only, CC. Okay,
Yeah.
Cccis only, so you can discuss about it.
Okay.
Otherwise, this is how the process works.
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubts? Someone was asking me something.
Madam, suppose I have the name as perfect placement, which I am working on it, and the account I have got different name. So, it's possible to change the amount, transfer the amount in the different account.
That you have to update with our team at that point of time. Yes, it can be. So you have to give us the correct account details where the transfer can be done upfront, the informations, if there is any changes.
Current account may be in different name and the business is in the different name. Is it possible?
That you have to check with the team whenever the team will be reaching out to you. With the business team, you discuss with these things. Okay. Yeah. So yes, any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
So you said about this follow-up, no? You explained about this. So where we get this updates? See, for example, the follow-up is on 22nd.
Yes.
So 22nd date, whether we'll get some indications or
It
notifications.
will be indication. It will be pop-ups. Not immediately you will be getting now. Now, if you are creating a follow-up, it will not start showing you up right now.
Okay.
Okay. It will be an indication during that time so that you don't miss out on that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that is what I want. Okay, thank you.
So next is in the actions tab itself, we have checked next follow-up task, generate invoices, upload documents. It is same, nothing. It is just a shortcut again for the channels. From this upload documents, it will again take you to this phase itself. Okay. So if there is documents, if you need to upload on the student's behalf, you can go directly to the document section and you can upload the documents here. Fine. From the upload document, this is a shortcut. Next is add recommendations. Approve documents is completely the backend team's work. Block milestones, show colleges, delete. These are not for our channels. So block, unblock, SOP maker, I want to show you now. So if you remember, in the student's landing page link, when the student was trying to click on the SOP making tool, this was the message that was displaying, right? Right? If you remember.
Yes.
So now the student, once they go to block, unblock, SOP making tool, you can do it as sorry, not the student, it is your CRM. So from here, the block, unblock, SOP making tool, it has been blocked. So if any student needs to get access, you can unblock it from your CRM. So again, if the student is using the link and they want to use the SOP making tool, it will be unblocked. Can you see this?
Ma'am, just one question.
Yeah.
So this blocking and unblocking only can be done at profile level. Suppose, see, if I have done this thing, SEO for my website and integrated the API, and if a random candidate just comes on my website and just starts attempting this thing, starts filling up, starts attempting the profiling, then he will get this thing, the report and all.
Yeah, report. Obviously, if he fills the profiling, he will get the report.
Yeah, so there's no nothing like system where we can just block it for any new user as well, or only we can block it for the existing ones.
See, you are talking about if it is integrated in your in your website, right? In that case, obviously, you cannot keep a hold because whoever will be clicking into that, they will be able to do the profiling. But what you can do is, you can, as I have just shown, you can keep the SOP making tool hidden and you can keep the college university shortlisting option hidden.
Yeah, we can.
Because
That only I'm asking. So it's the SOP blocking and the college's application blocking we have done here through, suppose Isha is there. So we have gone to actions and then blocked it.
Yes. Yeah.
So how can we do it for a new person?
No, it
Or
is
is it
blocked
as
by
they will?
default.
Okay, so as they will fill in the details, the name and everything will come here only.
Yeah.
Is it like
Here
okay?
only. Yes.
Okay.
And this SOP making tool is blocked by default only. No one will get access until and unless you unblock it.
Okay.
Okay. And SOP making tool, just one second, I'll just finish this off. And this SOP making tool is like not like overall, like for example, not universally open for everyone. Means if you are unblocking it for someone, only that student will get access. Not the other students. If you are, if it is not like, if it is blocked, means it is blocked for everyone, it is unblocked. Individually, you can unblock it for certain students. Then you can again block it.
Okay.
That is one useful thing, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, this profiling, student profiling, like this report generation, can this be also done in the same manner like SOP making tool has been done, like blocking for all?
That cannot be logged actually. See, students profile, I don't think it has to be logged because there is no harm in that. If you see the profiling, right?
No, see, like
Complete profiling.
if we want to charge for student profiling to students, so
See,
how
students, as I have already mentioned, when you want to charge for students profiling, you cannot, it is better if you don't charge for students profiling, as I have mentioned first. Because when you are shortlisting the colleges for student and then charging, then it will be much beneficial. Just charging the students for students profiling will
that
not
I'm
be
asking
worthwhile.
after they have inserted all the details after the filling of the questionnaire, the report generation thing, is it available to all, or is it like upon us we will be like sending them the report?
They see report does the profile that they have done. Okay, they have just completed the profile that they can do it of their own.
Okay, so
that
they
is
cannot
not an issue.
shortlist
They
the
can
colleges.
download it. They cannot shortlist the colleges, but
Okay, college shortlisting is upon us, right?
yeah. College shortlisting is upon us. As I have been mentioning that now, you can keep it hidden. You can keep it hidden. So
Okay, that was a
by
confusion.
default, you
Can I
can
help you out here, ma'am?
So from your CRM, you can, before you are sending to anyone, any student, you can keep it blocked in your through your CRM itself, the college recommended section. And then once you share the link, the student will not be able to access. No student will be able to access the college recommendation section. So when the students profiling is done, obviously they will reach out to you, right? For the college shortlisting, then you can charge them.
So only the first page will be available for the students?
Yeah.
And from the
only the first
shortlisting, it
page.
won't be available?
No, it won't be available. I will show you how it can be hidden here.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Okay.
Yes. That was
So let me complete. So let me go step by step. Otherwise, it will be more confusing for everyone. Okay. So we just unblock the SOP making tool, if you remember.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So this SOP making tool, do you want me to do one for you? Show one, not do, but show how it works?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Please do it.
So this SOP making tool, as you can see here, so student can create up to n number of SOP makers as much as you give them permission. Okay. University name has to be mentioned. For example, University of Nottingham I have taken. Course name, artificial intelligence. Domain, computer science it will be. Right? Level of studies, graduation the student is going for. After putting this information, start your first SOP. Once the student has clicked in start your first SOP, these are the question set. So see, don't get confused. This SOP is should not be in the question answer format. This is a tool actually. These are the guidelines that the student needs to follow. That's why we have just designed it in such a way so that it is in a question format so that the student can answer to this. So these are the informations that the student needs to furnish in the SOP. Okay, these are the guidelines you can say. So after the SOP is being drafted, it will be saved in the system. So at that point of time, they can erase these questions from there. And it is systematically, it is been designed so that it is in a systematic manner, all the answers, all the inputs that they have provided. So just once go through these, what should be a part of the SOP? What are the informations required? See, SOP means statement of purpose, where the student is looking forward for admission in that university, in that particular university for that course. He has to write it down little bit, explain. So he has to write down a little bit about the course, how it has interested him. Okay. So he has to write down about little bit about his academic background. It should not be too elaborate and the language should not be too flowery. Okay. It should be very simple, very specific, very to the point, very clear. Only about the student informations. The student has to highlight certain domains where he was very bright, certain subjects which he liked most. Okay. If the student have any work experience, they have to write it down, or student were into certain projects, certain college projects they have undertaken, they have to specify those. If they had certain achievements or they were into some extracurricular activities, they can specify them, because this will add on to their profiles. Okay, then they can specify, they have to specify where they want to pursue that particular course that they are looking forward for. Also, as I have mentioned, once we'll be shortlisting the colleges for the student, we do share the program links, right? So why we share the program links? So that the student can go through the curriculum of the colleges, of the courses that they want to go from, because courses might be the same in different universities, but there will be variety, there will be differences, there might be differences in the curriculum. So it is very important for the student to go through the curriculum and select whichever they think that complements their background or their future or their studies the most. Okay, so for that reason, they have to little bit highlight that how the curriculum of that university had attracted them, how they think that it will benefit them in their future, in their studies, higher studies. They can mention about the skill sets. Okay, how they think that the studying there in that university will enhance their skill sets ahead. They have to specify a little bit about their short-term, long-term goals. The university wants this picture. They want to picturize the student like, yes, literally he is deliberately looking for studies, or he just wants to come out. So by reading an SOP, they can know, people can understand literally what the student's aim is, their goal is. Next is they have to specify a little bit about the university. Little bit they have to write down about the university. At last, they have to specify, they have to be very confident while answering this question. They have to state that why they think that their profile should be considered for admission in that university. So these, as you can see the questions, you can understand that these are the informations which has to be a part of the SOP. Okay, for any SOP.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
So this SOP maker, it compiles all these descriptions and gives you a complete SOP, or is this like a chat GPT thing that it will generate a SOP from these descriptions?
No, it will give you a correct SOP. No, whatever description you have provided, okay, that only will be drafted. The same informations will be there. Whatever the student has drafted, whatever informations he has put, that only will be there.
As it is, all the things will remain same, but it will be in a compiled form.
Compiled form, correct. And
this is not like a AI version.
No. It will not modify.
Okay.
It will not modify, but we are working on that, on a separate AI on that, so that students can draft. They will have to draft, but by clicking into that option, it will be automatically modified. It will not be chat GPT, or it will not be anywhere. It will be reflected, plagiarized. So we are working on that. It will take little time. So once it is there, we will be including this in our system, in our systems here. Okay, but as of now, whatever information the students puts, that only will be compiled together. Okay. And here also, they can check. They can, as you can see towards the right side, after they are finished, done with the drafting of the SOP, they can click on the calculate score option and they can check the score, how strong their SOP has been drafted. And accordingly, they can proceed or they can revise it. Clicking on the spelling check, spelling.
Here for
Yes.
SOP, see, the student may write whatever he or she feels are not very mature or not writing the correct thing. So with grammatical mistakes, or let's say not a very, with finesse. So do we change it, or does the back office go through it and changes it?
See, the backend team obviously goes through it. And if, as you have mentioned about the check spelling mistakes, here also is the option. If they are clicking into this, the spelling mistakes will be highlighted. They can correct that. Also, once the SOPs are submitted, the backend team goes through it. But yes, if it is a huge revision needed to be made, it has to come again from the student only. Or else if it is little editing needs to be made, then it can be done by the backend team. So for that case, yes, the student has to revise it and give it back. Yeah, in that case. And again, if they need that, they are not confident enough, they cannot do it, they want the help, like complete drafting in the SOP, that we do, but that is chargeable again. So we do suggest the students, we help with sample SOPs, we also help with this tool, we also help with pointers, guidelines, so that the student can draft their own SOP.
Okay. All right.
Does the backend team do the plagiarism check then?
No, we do not do the plagiarism test. It is only done by the universities once submitted. But yes, once we get the SOPs,
There are online portals available for plagiarism checks, right?
We know that. But once the SOP comes, once we go through the SOPs, you can make out, you can understand now. Like if the SOPs are being copied, pasted, certain lines are being copied, you can make out. So accordingly, we do it. If it is required, because over the years, we are doing it in that way and we have not found any difficulty till now. So yes,
It
this
means,
is how
do
it
we
works
require
with
to
the
have
backend.
software, madam?
Pardon?
Do we require to have this plagiarization software?
It is completely up to you. If you want to, you can also take it off your
If the
own.
backend is not, if they are charging, it will be charging from us also, no?
I didn't get it. Backend is
Suppose
charging for plagiarism test?
triple SI team is the backing team.
Triple CIS.
Triple CIS backend team charging for SOP, plagiarization
SOP
also.
drafting.
Complete
SOP drafting. If the student wants
Ma'am, how
help
much is
in
charge for
complete
that?
SOP drafting, that is 5,000 rupees.
5,000.
rupees per SOP.
Yeah. And it is only one SOP that is needed to be drafted actually. For example, if it is one country, basically the student, there is only one SOP needed to be drafted, one main SOP. On that, the student can do can change the university name and the course name. That is what the changes are needed to be made.
We check it properly and send it to the backend team, then there is no problem.
Yes, then there is no problem. And that, I think, I want the counselors also to go through the SOPs before you can send it across. And it is actually suggested, before you send across any documents, you have to go through the documents. Yes, before submitting also, our team does that. Our admission team, they do that.
Suppose I have checked the SOP and sent to the backend team. If backend team finds something plagiarized or so, so
they will reach out to you.
Reach out again and they will ask for charging.
They will not ask for charging. Why will they ask for charging? Did you understand where I said that the charges will be applicable? I didn't say that if a little editing is required, as the team will be doing it. If there is revision is needed, if it is a major revision, then yes, they will be reaching out and asking for a revision. Certain cases, what happens, the student comes saying to our counselors that we cannot draft. Please help me with complete drafting of the SOP, complete writing of the SOP from beginning to the end. In that case, it is charged.
Ma'am,
did you get my point?
We can take it now, madam. We can charge from the candidate.
Yeah.
If we write ourselves, then we can charge it from the candidate.
You can do that. That is up to you. That is completely your call. If you feel that is feasible for you, you can do that. No problem.
Ma'am, while if you are suppose drafting the SOP, so do you get connected with the candidate about asking
No.
only?
We will not get through you only.
Okay, through us only. Okay.
Yeah, because the candidate will know that your backend team is doing it.
Got it.
Okay, your backend team will be doing it. So we will not get in touch with the candidate in any ways. Yes, we do get in touch with the candidate if emergency, if certain consequences occur. Sometimes what happens, after receiving the offer letters, channels does not respond. There are deadlines. So in that case, the team has to reach out to the candidate because we cannot tend to lose on candidates, right? It is important for you as well as for us. So in that case, for example, the payment of fees, there are deadlines. If the university is asking for security deposits, the channel is not responding, the student has to do the payment. So yes, the team has to reach out. That is why this emergency contact is required.
Okay, got it.
Okay, emergency contact is required for us also. Also, universities also asks at times. So for that reason, the emergency contact is required. But yes, the team doesn't reach out to the candidate directly without notifying you. They will reach out to you only after notifying you, and also they will be reaching out saying that they are calling from your international admissions team or your backend team, not as from Edu Milestones. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this SOP making tool is clear, I suppose, the guidelines and all, right?
Yes.
So once they click, or once it is done, once they do the check, they can click on the save option and then next step. Next step means it will get saved. After that, if they want to, they can go to create new and again create a new SOP. Clear? So now let me go back to the CRM. Until here, is everything clear?
Yes.
Okay. So from the actions tab, I have touched everything that is required for your access. Okay. So now, for example, you want to forward. Yes.
If we give a sub CRM, what will be the dashboard? How it show?
Yeah, I will show you. I will show you that.
Okay.
Let me complete this part. Then at the sub CRM, I have already mentioned you in the beginning. Sub CRM is the last part of the session. I will be going there. Okay. Let me complete this first. Yeah. So now, for example, you want to forward the profile to Edu Milestones, for example, university recommendations. Okay. How to do that? Besides every student name, if you can see, there is one checkbox, right? Just click on the checkbox. Above, if you can see this forward option, click on the forward option. This page will be there. There is forward to option will be there. So you have to click on forward to Edu Milestones. Okay. Then they will ask you a question for what reason you are forwarding, needs support for college shortlisting. So here will be a blank space. If you want to put up any message for the team, you can, or else you can leave it blank. Then click on the submit button. Once you do that, can you see now? Below Isha's name, it is Edu Milestones stone is reflecting. It started reflecting means it has reached to your point, to Edu Milestones. Okay. So our team will be checking the ticket history and they will know what is the requirement, and accordingly they will check the report and do the needful. This is how you need to forward the profile to Edu Milestones. I think it is clear.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Clear?
Can you
Okay.
please
This is
comment
how you
on
can. Yeah, sure. So if you want to forward any profile to Edu Milestones, you just have to click on the checkbox beside there are checkboxes beside every student's name. If you can see, click on the checkbox against that student which you want to forward. Click on that. Above is a forward option. Okay. Click on the forward option. Then from this drop down box, you have to select to forward to Edu Milestones. Done. Once you do that, the next drop down box, you have to select whichever option you want to forward for. If you want support in college shortlisting, yes, you have to select that. If it is applied to the university, for this, you have to first upload all the documents in the document section, or else you cannot forward for applying to the university. Okay. So once all the documents are uploaded in the CRM, then only you can click on this apply to the university and submit. So first is submit need support in college shortlisting. Once you click, then click on the submit option once you are done with that. Then it will start reflecting in your point of contact who is attending to you from Edu Milestones for Abroad Studies. So they will get the profile in their CRM. Is it clear now?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, let me ask you a question here.
Yes, please.
Yeah, in the beginning, we submit to you, and I think you are going to inform us that the application is okay. Then only it can be submitted.
Right. Obviously. So whenever we'll be getting applications, our team will be reaching out to you if there is anything, or else they will be suggesting universities as per the profile goes. Okay. So once universities are suggested from our end, or once any kind of advice is being sent from our end, as I have shown you before, the students report, if you remember, right, the profiling report, right? I have said you also, whatever recommendations goes from our end also, it will start reflecting in that student's report itself. Okay. It will start reflecting there. So that same report you can download and share it across once it goes from our end. And automatically, once it is updated in our CRM, you will get a ping in WhatsApp as well as in your email. So you will get the notification there that it has been attended, and you can check it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is about when the profiles are attended. So basically the turnaround time for any application that you forward to Edu Milestone, it is kept to 48 hours. So within 48 hours, we do revert. Why? We have kept this timeline because there are multiple applications we get at the same time, right? And we need to attend them equally. We need to give equal importance to every profile, isn't it? So that we do not miss out on any. This timeline we maintain, so that within that time frame, within that 48 hours, we can revert to every profile, whichever is applicable for that time, checking the time. Okay. Is it fine for everyone?
Oh, ma'am. Nice.
Yes. Okay. So till now, is everything clear?
Yes.
Madam,
Everything.
is there any facility? Suppose in an action menu, I have marked 3 to 4 tasks tomorrow. When I open tomorrow the CRM, is there any facility that particular task which I have marked to be done on that particular day, is there any pop-up or question pop-up is available?
I didn't get you where you said in the follow-up task.
Yeah. Suppose I have marked on 21st, I have to do 3 to 4 tasks. Okay? Then suppose I on that particular day, when I open the CRM, that particular task which I was supposed to do on that day, will they pop up or will they caution me that this task is to be done today?
It will reflect in your CRM. Yeah.
Okay.
It will reflect.
Okay.
But for that, for going to the actions tab, the student's profile has to be there in your CRM first.
Yeah. I got it.
Right. Without the student's profile, it will not pop up.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So that is it. So everything is clear till here? Any doubts for anyone?
Madam.
Okay. Yes.
We can forward when after every document uploaded SOP also. When will we can forward? When we can forward one student to Edu Milestone?
Yeah, you can forward from the initial stage itself, but the student's profiling has to be done. Okay.
Profiling.
Without the profiling is done, you cannot forward it to Edu Milestones. So you can forward for university shortlisting.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
From that phase itself, you can forward applications to Edu Milestones. Okay. So now, can I ask everyone a question? Please raise your hand, whoever can answer or want to answer. So please listen to me very carefully. So whenever we are suggesting universities to students, what are the different eligibility requirements, or what are the different requirements that we have to check? Can anyone answer for this question?
Could you just
please raise your hands? Please raise your hands. Yes, Kanchan has raised her hand. Yes, please. Yes, Kanchan.
The first and foremost is the percentage, budget, visa, language proficiency, GRE, GMAT if required, number of backlog. and the most important budget, financial budget that they are willing to go forward with.
Right,
These
right.
are all
One
the
more,
5 essential requirements.
one more left out. One more, if you can remember.
Choice of country.
Yes, it is there.
Ma'am, academic background.
That already been told.
CA report.
One more.
What kind of a
That
course?
is no, that is for the visa part. That is not required for the
ILS
What course they are
IELTS.
wanting
Yes,
to go
that
for?
is there.
I already
Yes,
said
yes,
What
yes,
course they want to pursue?
yes, yes. Then next, I'm looking for one that has not been said by anyone till now. If anyone can.
Visa, any visa rejections or anything?
That has been told.
Age
But
rating.
gap years.
I mentioned.
Gap years.
The gap years.
Gap years. Okay.
Right. So all these, why I'm
Yeah.
revising this is so that you don't miss out. Whenever you are talking to a student, you are counseling with a student, these questions will be there in your mind. Because see, randomly we never suggest any universities to students. Okay. Whenever we are suggesting universities, that means the students has maximum chances of getting offer letters. So even if we are applying for 5 universities, students do get offers from 5 universities also. There are case studies, there are regularly that is happening. Sometimes in some cases, there might be rejection for 1 or 2 maximum. Otherwise, the student gets offer letters for all. So basically why this is happening? Because we are following the guidelines. These all informations are required whenever we are suggesting any universities, because if we suggest universities randomly, right, that yes, you can apply here also, here also, here also, then we cannot assure whether or not the student will get offer letter. But whatever we are suggesting is completely on this, based on the student's profile only. That's why there are maximum chances of offers coming. Okay, so these are the requirements that are needed to be fulfilled. These are the informations we need actually.
So what's the first thing we tell somebody who comes and says, oh, my son took a 1-year break to prepare for JE and now he's studying at, let's say, Manipal ABC. So what's the first thing we say about the gap year?
Gap year, no problem. Even if a student had taken the 1-year gap, then you will have to ask what did he do during that gap. Now, as you have mentioned, the student has taken up JE. Obviously, if he has taken JE, he has the documents, right? He had the admit card, right? To prove.
Yeah.
So whatever the gap years are, if they can provide document proof, we don't have any problem for that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. That is it.
What would be
So
the decent? What would be the decent gap?
See, there is not about decent gap, but yes, check for not too much of gap should be there. It should not be 7, 8, 9, 10-year gaps. Okay. Maximum, it is good if the student has 5, 6 years gap. In the sense I'm talking about, if they have work experience in that.
Yeah. Work.
Right. Work
What is the
experience. I'm not
recommended
saying
gap for
just.
the USA?
Pardon?
What is the recommended gap for a USA?
For USA, basically they accept up to 3 to 4 years. Because 3 to 4 years, they do, that is also work experience gap I'm talking about. Not just like that. Okay. So basically, yes, because see, for many master's program, they need gap, they need work experience. Right. They notify either, even if a student is wanting to go for an executive MBA requires 5 years of experience. Isn't it? 5 or 6 years of experience is acceptable, but it is recommended not to go with gap years of like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Those are basically, if the student wants, we can try applying, but we cannot assure will that be accepted or not. So those are like very probable cases.
And what is the bank statement, minimum bank statement that you...
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Many
Yes.
of them want to apply for their spouse. Suppose the husband gets the visa as a student, they want to apply for the spouse
Dependents.
immediately.
No one is accepting now. From Indian applicants, no one is accepting spouse visas now. It has been stopped. Dependent visas.
Yeah, we are doing tourist as of now. But
Ma'am, what is a bank statement for US?
What is a bank statement?
What is the
Okay.
minimum
What are
bank
the funds
statement for US?
required? You mean to say, right?
What is the minimum bank statement is required?
bank statement, it is not bank statement, it is the funds, right? So
Yeah,
basically for the
remittance.
I-20 release I'm talking about, I will speak about
Yes.
I-20 release. For the I-20 release, now the recent update is student needs to show liquid funds of 2 years tuition fees and 1 year living expense. That is in liquid form.
Okay.
Okay, so if the student might go for education loan, so they have to manage to show this amount in the liquid form, and then they can again dispose that amount and go for an education loan. That is a recent, that is a not that old update. This is recent update for
Two-year
I-20
tuition fees
release.
and 1 year living expense.
Living expense, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That has been required for USA for I-20 release. Okay, so everything is clear till now for everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Just that now blocking part is left, I think.
Right. So you are waiting for the blocking part, I suppose, right?
Ma'am, what time is till what time is the session?
See, the session is basically from 3 to 6. Okay.
Right.
We already
I have an
had to start
appointment.
late.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
another
Okay.
place to go.
So no problem. If you are engaged with some, if you are already are like scheduled for some other work, you can go. You
Yes.
will be shared the recordings. But I would really
Okay.
suggest if you can attend, it will be you can ask questions, whatever doubts you have in the session itself, live, right?
I think those
So
doubts will come later on when we are actually using these things,
obviously,
because most of the
true,
things are
true,
clear till now. Thank you
true,
so much.
true.
But I
Which
have
is
to leave.
welcome.
I'll take your. I'm sorry, I have to
No
leave.
problem.
Yes, engaging. Thank you. Thank you
No
very
problem.
much.
No problem. No problem. So now, if you can see this payout option, right? This payout option, if everyone can see, this payout is for your reference part. Okay. Here, the country, all the countries have been given. So once you type the country name, okay, so all the university name with the payouts will be reflecting here, the UG payout, PG payouts. Okay. This is for your reference part. And the amount, whatever is showing here, this is the calculated 70% of the total payouts. Okay, this is the calculated 70% of the total payout that channel partners get. So this is for your reference. So if you want to check for any payouts, you can go to the payout section, type down the name, select the name of the country, then you can check the payouts. Clear? That is in the payout section. Okay, here in the payout section. Okay. So next, let me go to that section where you can hide and unhide the college recommendations. This, please concentrate everyone. This is a little bit long process. Can you see this excess space setting and training material? Just above payouts. Yes. Excess space setting and training material. Just click into this. Okay. Just scroll down this page. The last option, update design login. Can you see this option? Update design login. Click into this. Then left hand side, second option, page content. Okay. Click into this. Now in this page, the last option, block college content. Can you see?
Okay.
Done. Just click into this, type down the message that you want to get displayed. Okay. You can put down your phone number also if you want to. The student, whenever they will be using the link that you will be sharing with the students, right? When they will be clicking on the students, that shortlist college option, they will see this message. It will be hidden completely. So once you do type down the message here, just click on the submit option. Let me check if it is still accessible, the students landing page, to show you. Wait, shortlist colleges. Okay, I got logged out. Let me try logging in if I can. Isha 1, 2, 3. So now shortlist colleges. Can you see this now? Can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
Right? So this is the students landing page link. Please don't get confused. This is not your CRM link, but this is your CRM. This is the students landing page link. So I have logged in again. Here, once I click into this shortlist colleges, it is closed. Right? So you can keep it hidden in this way. Got it?
Yeah.
Should I
Could
show
you
you
please?
again, or
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you?
yeah. Could you please
No,
show again?
I would want someone to guide me how to go there. If anyone can take the initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can go back.
Kanchan, you have already replied last, so let us give another chance to someone else. Yeah,
First,
please
go
tell me.
to
access
access
settings.
tray settings.
One, please. Only one, please. Only one, please.
Go to
Yeah.
access page setting.
Okay. Now
go right down, deep
Okay.
down. Yes,
Okay.
update design
Now
login.
okay. Now
Here to the left hand corner,
okay.
I think we should come to the page content.
Okay.
Page content, yes. Click that.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now here,
Now
block college content is there. Yes, block college content.
Great.
Okay.
Now
And given the
yes.
subject there.
Right. Then
Okay.
submit.
And then go to submit.
Right. Great. So I'm just removing it now. Once I'm removing it, the student will again get access. Okay. So great. So it is clear for everyone. How can it be done?
Just a second. How did you remove it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How I removed it, right?
Yeah.
Page content, block college. Just I removed it. Just I removed the message and clicked on submit.
Okay, just remove the message and submit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just removed it and submit. But don't forget to click on the submit option.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is clear for everyone, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Madam, can I
Right.
have one suggestion, please?
Yes, please.
This particular part, if you can send us pathway through a PPT presentation, then it will be better for us to understand.
PPT for access page setting, but I don't think this will require a PPT presentation for this. You are already will be provided with this.
You can go to the recording and check it again.
Yeah. We will be sharing the recordings now. You can anytime you can go through the recordings and you can check it. Okay. I think that will be much helpful for you.
Okay.
Right.
Even though there is a problem, we will contact you.
Surely, no problem. Next is here you can see training videos, right? Everyone
Madam,
can see this, right? Yes, please.
Actually, I was a little late joining this, so I don't know whether this question is relevant to everybody or not. But
okay,
I just wanted to ask, why do you want to block the list of content of the colleges, and why should it open for a student?
Okay. See, closing, hiding it is much beneficial for counselors. Why? Once the student's link is being provided to the student, right? They will do the profiling, isn't it? They will be filling up the informations. Then the next step is college shortlisting. So our college shortlisting, once you again go through the college shortlisting part, it is full of filters and full of informations. Okay, so it is a huge data that is there in the CRM that you will be having. So it is better not to keep it open for students, because if you give the access of the shortlist college page for the student, I don't think they will feel the need to come back to you for any help.
So you mean to say it is in the initial stage, it is not required, but in the later stages?
Later stages also it will not be required for the student to shortlist colleges, because college shortlisting, our backend team only will be doing it. We will only be doing it for you, for the students. Okay, so better keep it hidden only from the student, the college shortlisting. For example, I will just let me complete this part and I will go back and I will show you one more thing in the dashboard, in the main page. Okay, let me just complete this part. This training videos, if everyone can see, right? This training videos, if you get that, there are training materials, Cccis training material, if you can see here. So here are various pages. There are up to 27 pages. This is just for your information. Here you can download these informations. Okay, there are different information about student colleague in Germany, about TOEFL home edition, what it is, about the English score comparison, and all these things we're finding here. Even in page number 3, the 7th option, that is the student agreement, you can keep it downloaded, and whenever any student is coming down to you for counseling or for abroad studies, you can get it signed from the student and keep it handy with you. See, this is not a legal document agreement between you and the student, but what happens is these kind of agreements, it brings a confidence or a trust between the counselors and the students, basically, right? It is a mental thought process that the students or parents have. So basically, if you want to, you can use the student agreement and keep it signed from the student, trusting them that yes, if they have signed it, obviously they will not think of going ahead. So this you can use, and there are also different informations here which you can use for your reference part.
COVID-19 university updates.
Yeah, you can go through these all informations. I have just shown you the path. Okay, so once you get your CRM credentials, you can go through all these things. You can download it. You can take informations easily. Fine. Now I'm just going back to the dashboard.
Sorry,
So
madam.
here one.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
For going to this page, which particular option we have to select from dashboard?
Same thing. I was in this access page setting and training material, right?
Access.
You have seen that portion where we have checked how to hide the college recommendations.
That was I just missed it.
So no problem. You will go through the recording. Recording will be shared. You can go through it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So in that part only, training videos option is there. You can go to training videos and you can check the materials here. Fine. This training videos.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah. So now here, for example, a student has come for for counseling session with you. Walk-in is there. So in that case, sometimes you might feel the need of showing certain college informations to students, certain about, so that the student can have that feeling, because once you show them certain images, pictures, certain information in front of them in your system, they tend to trust you more, right? It happens sometimes. So for that, if you want to show just like that through your CRM or from your system, you can go to this all college courses option. Okay, just click into this. This is an open search. Okay, this is an open search. This is not linked with any student. So for example, there are no, you can check here, there are no any names of course or country taken. So you can type down any course name that the student is looking for, type down the country name. You can go to more details. Okay, go to the university website and just let them see the university that this is type of the see, if you can see my screen, this is the program page of Bloomsbury. So no, we have just selected, there was this course, what BSc in accounting and finance. So just for an example, I'm showing you, we have reached to this page here. So you can just show them that this is how it might look, it will look. So once we get the profile, then we can give you the final list of universities where you can apply. So this is how you can just give them a hint. Okay, you can, if they are planning to go to UK, you can show them certain university websites or certain pages, and you can give them an idea that this is how it will be, this might be the fee structure, this can be the curriculum, course details, course modules. So in this way you can keep them engaged, you can show them certain universities or courses. Is it clear? From this all college courses option, this is an open search. From this you can take help.
You have just selected the top one. So instead, can you just show us how to search?
Pardon?
You have just selected the top college that has been seen, but instead you can give the names like course name and country name.
No problem. You can just type it here, na? You can just type it here. See. For example, country, I'm selecting UK, right? Computer science, UK I've selected. Search. If you want to put filters, there are many filters. I have shown you in the college shortlisting option, right? In the same way, but it is not attached to any profile. That's why I'm saying this is an open search. Okay. Once you click on the tied up universities also, all the tied up universities will start reflecting in front of you. So this is the list. Okay. From here, you can go to any more details option for any university. You can just give them an idea. I'm not telling you to give them the proper picture that this is the university where you can apply. No. Why I'm telling you this, you can use as an option Whenever any student is coming for walk-in or counseling, you can give them an idea that this might be the curriculum of the course that you are looking for. UK universities are like this. Okay, so you can tell them that once we get the profile, once we get your profile, we can give you the correct list of universities where you are applicable. So this is just for counseling purpose. Are you getting my point? Why I have shown you this?
Yeah, if the student wants to select the university by himself, then also
you have to keep that what I have shown you hidden, what I have just shown you, that you can keep the college recommendation section hidden. You can keep it open for him if you want him to select the universities. He can do that with the link that you provide with him.
But you should be ensured that he is there with you all along.
Yes, that is up to you how you can handle them. Right?
I already bought, no?
Can you please keep it keep on mute?
Yeah, thank you very much.
That will be helpful. Yeah, welcome. So now everything is clear till here for everyone, or are there any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay.
No.
Shall I move on to the last section? That is because we have come to the end of, because see, the CRM is the main thing which will be connected with everyone. Even if I'm telling that it is finished, but still it will be connect. I will have to come back to this only after the sub CRM creation. Okay.
Definitely,
so shall we go to
madam.
the sub CRM now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Please proceed.
So now I will show you how you can create a sub CRM, okay, how you can manage them. So for that, for the sub CRM creation, you have to go to the settings option. Can you please check this beside the logout option, settings? Right, top right. Can you see this? Settings?
Yes.
Right? I'm clicking it here. Only the first option you have to click, sub CRM settings, view. Okay. Once you have clicked into that, this page you will land. So for creating a sub CRM, you will have to go to add new option here. Okay. Add new. Just you have to few certain details about the sub CRM whom you are about to create or add. For example, yes. I fall short of names at times. Username, let me take a dummy one. Rakesh, I have taken username Rakesh123, password. Okay, this is it. So using this three are important information that is needed, and next is from this drop down you have to just select the first option, nothing else. Okay, the first option only. So this sub CRM you are only creating it. Okay, and whatever credentials the sub CRM will be having means their username and password, that is you are only generating it. Okay, so these are the ones, this is the username and password that your sub CRMs will be using. I will show you how. So after you have put this information, these all are optional. You just have to click on the submit option. Done. Okay. So we have created a sub CRM with the name Rakesh. Can you see this last name, number 38, Rakesh? Right?
Yes.
So this is the sub CRM. Yeah, we have just created. This is the username, Rakesh123. Okay, so there are different functionalities tabs here. I will show you how it works. Change password. If you want to change password anytime, you can go to this option and you can change it. Next is settings. Now, whoever will be your sub CRMs, whatever payouts you will be offering to them, it will be a mutual consent between you and your sub CRM, right? Edu milestones have nothing to do in that. We will never interfere in that. That is completely you and your sub CRM's decision. So whatever payouts your sub CRMs will be getting, that will be from the 70% that you will be getting from the university, right? Right? Yes. So in that, you have to come to a mutual agreement with your sub CRM that this is the amount that I will be paying to you or you will be getting flat. So for that, if you want to manage that in their sub CRM to reflect, for that you have to go to the settings option. Okay. In the settings option, please listen to me carefully. Here are three options which you have to operate with. One is the payout enabled. Next is show invoices, and there is other payouts option. Okay. Show invoices, it always has to be kept yes, because yes, you will be raising invoices also for your sub-CRM students, right? So in that case, yes, you have to keep show invoices open for your sub-CRMs. Now, whatever payouts you are planning, you both are deciding for your sub-CRM, if you want that amount or percentage to get displayed in your sub-CRM's dashboard, you can specify it here. For that, you have to enable the payout. I have enabled it. If you are enabling it, then you have to specify some amount here. For example, 10%.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I lost my connection for 1 minute. This show invoices is the invoices that we are getting from Edu Milestone, or that we are paying to our sub CRMs.
This is for not paying. You are generating for, you will be generating invoices for your sub CRMs, right?
Okay, that are
because
those.
yes, because your sub CRM will have students, isn't it?
Got it.
Why they are your sub CRM? Because they want to refer you students. That's why they are connecting with you, isn't it? So some at times or the other, you have to, their sub CRM students will also have to pay processing fees and all. Something will come up. For that, you will only have to raise an invoice against your sub CRM, isn't it?
Okay.
So for that, you have to keep this open always.
Okay.
Fine. Next is the payouts part. Payouts part is like if you, for example, you your sub CRM and you will have to come to a mutual consent of deciding on how much payout your sub CRM will be getting, right? So in that case, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, if you want a certain percentage or certain amount to be displayed in your sub CRM's dashboard, then you have to keep this payout enabled and specify a certain amount here. Okay, for example, you have decided, you and with your sub CRM, you have decided that on every application success that happens, I will be giving you 10%, irrespective of the amount that I get. Because different programs, different courses will have different fees, right? So the payouts will vary, isn't it? So for example, you have decided that on irrespective of any amount that I get, I will be paying you 10%. So if you want that percentage to be reflected in your sub CRM's dashboard, then you have to keep it enabled and specify the amount. Or else, if you don't want that, you can keep it disabled, or you need not put any amount here. Did you understand my point here, or is there any doubt?
Very clear. Double clear.
Clear? So it is because,
can we use the numeric number, or is...
Pardon?
Can we use the numeric number? For example, if I say for each successful transaction that we will pay 5,000, for example.
You can.
Okay.
You can. Just put 5,000 here.
Yes,
okay. But yes, again, this has to be enabled here. Otherwise, you will not get access of this.
Yes.
Okay. And see, as I have told, your master CRM has the complete hold. Okay. If you don't want him to see the payout in his dashboard, you can keep it disabled, and you can remove this also and keep it disabled. Okay. So if you want to, then you can mention.
If you keep it disabled, and if you can also mention the payout, so it will be visible to you only. No?
It will be disabled only. He will not be able to access. He will not be able to see.
He will not be able to see, but we can see it.
You can only see, and whatever payouts you can see in your dashboard, the whatever percentages you are seeing now, I have shown you, they will not see all these. Okay, in their, see, they will have the same kind of a CRM. Okay, but they will not be having this payouts and all.
Yeah, okay.
And if you are hiding the college recommendations from your CRM, if you are keeping the SOP making tool deactivated from your CRM, even your sub CRMs will not get access of it. Okay, so you only have to activate it if you want to give access to everyone from your CRM. So that is completely in your control. Right? So this part is clear, how to enable and disable it.
Yes.
This from the settings. Okay. So I'm just going back now.
One doubt, madam.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
There are only we can create only 5 sub CRM.
Yeah. You can create
So
only
out
up to
of
5
four,
sub CRMs.
yeah, out of 5, suppose 2 is inactive, I want to remove 2. Then can I add 2 again?
I will show you one more thing here. Wait, your doubt will be cleared now. Settings I have checked. Edit details. For example, you want to edit the details of the sub CRM at any point of time. For example, the sub CRM is not working with you. Okay, you want to add some other new name here, new other person. You can edit the details and this can be used by some other person. Okay, the same sub CRM, this person will not get access, but the other person whose details are you editing, you are putting those details. Once you put, you will send him the mail, the login ID, and all the credentials will go to the new person, and that new person will be able to use that sub CRM.
Okay, I got it.
Understood? Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is as I have said this, as you can see, this login link and abroad sub CRM link. These two are the links which you need to share with your sub CRM. So what are these links? The login link is your sub CRMs, whoever will be your sub CRMs, their students landing page link. Okay, are you getting my point? This link, your sub CRMs will be sharing with their candidates. Like you share your students landing page link with your students, right? For the profiling to be done, right? Same way, your sub CRM also needs a link so that they can share it with their candidates. For them, it is this link, the login link. This is the students landing page link for your sub CRM, which they will share with the candidates for the profiling. This is the sub CRM's dashboard link, CRM link. Okay. And the credentials you only created, if you remember, the username is this, password you have created. So what you can do is just, if you can click on the send mail option, okay, type the email ID of your sub CRM, click on the submit, automatically both the links with the credentials will reach to your sub CRMs and they will be able to access their CRM and the students landing page link also with the username and password that you created. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Again, if at any point of time, if you feel the need that this sub CRM does not, I don't want them to work with me, you can also deactivate his account. Immediately, he will not get access of the links that you have already provided to him. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Done for everyone? Means this
Yes.
part, sub CRM creation, how you can manage it, how you can share with them the login credentials and their payouts part, how to manage them.
Ma'am, one question.
Yes.
Like for example, if you want to delete sub CRM, like for example, I have appointed a sub CRM login ID for any of my employee, and my employee has left, and I want to delete that profile and get a new one. Is it possible?
You cannot delete it completely, as I have just now shown. You can edit it. Okay, you can edit it, removing that person's name who is still existing with you. Once he is leaving, you can edit it with the new person's name, creating a new username.
We can edit all the details.
You can edit all the details. Yes. And then again, you have to click on the send mail, then the new login ID and the abroad dashboard link will be sent to the new person. So the other person who was using, they will not be able to use anymore.
Got it.
Okay. And you can also, as I have shown this tab, activate, deactivate. You can anytime activate, deactivate at any point of time. So once you deactivate it, they will not be able to access the links again.
Okay, ma'am.
Not it. So this part is clear, I suppose.
How to deactivate?
This is it. I have deactivated this tab. This is activated. This is deactivated.
Clicking. Okay, clicking on the button.
Right. This is clear, I suppose, for everyone.
Yes.
Done?
Yes.
So now, whatever sub CRMs you are creating, new sub CRMs you are adding, here is this drop down box, if you can see, select sub CRM, right? So all those names will be added here. So you can keep a track of the applications that you are getting from whichever sub CRM. For example, let me click on Mayur. Let me see how many applications I have got. You can keep a, means you have got. There are none. Let me check for Ritika. Yeah, there are 9 records, 9 applications I have got from Ritika from Sub-CRM. Got it? How you can keep a track. So now you can also check the status. Like for example, Minakshi is Ritika's candidate. All the name of your Sub-CRM will be displayed like this. Sub-CRM Ritika, if you can see. Okay, so you can keep a track. Now, for example, you want to forward this profile to Ritika to take a follow-up. Just click here, forward option, select Ritika's name will be here, forward to Ritika, and you can type the message like why you are sharing with the Sub-CRM. For example, follow up with the candidate for the documents or whatever it might be. Again, the Sub-CRM, once the task is completed, they have to forward it to you. So, the Sub-CRMs cannot directly forward any profile to Edu Milestones. They have to forward it to you, and only from you it will come to Edu Milestones. Is it clear to everyone?
Ma'am, how many Sub-CRMs we can create?
5. Up to 5 you can create. Again, if it is more than 5, there will be additional charges.
Okay.
Okay.
What is additional charges?
Additional charges I will not be able to tell. It's only the business team will be able to, your business consultant will be able to say. So is it clear for everyone? Any doubts?
No doubt, madam.
Okay. One more thing I would like to show. This hide, unhide, this is a notifications option is here, right? Top right, if you can see. Unhide notification. So these are the pop-ups. These are the different updates you will be getting from time to time once you log into your CRM. From here, you can download it. You can market them. You can also use them as your marketing, as your promotional activities. Okay. You can put your company details, phone number here, and you can use for promotional activities. These are the different university updates, country updates that we do provide from time to time here. Okay. And if you want to get the full set of the informations, then notification option you have to go to. Fine. Everything is clear till now?
Ma'am, one more question. Like,
yes,
is
please.
there any facility through which we get the WhatsApp notification of a particular candidate or profile?
See, notifications obviously you will be getting. Once, as I have already mentioned, when you will be sharing any profile to Edu Milestones, once we attend to it, immediately you will be getting a ping in WhatsApp stating that means it will be a notification. So you will know that it has been attended and you need to check it.
Okay.
Okay, that notification will be provided and it is an automatized notification. You will get a ping in WhatsApp as well as in email.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Ma'am,
any doubts? Yeah, please.
Yeah, how can we completely block that SOP maker from profile dashboard, no? Like students' login credentials?
See, SOP making tool is already by default, it is
Okay.
what to say, logged only. Okay, so you can only activate it.
Got it, got it. Okay.
That also like case to case wise. If you want to activate it for Isha, then you have to go to Actions tab, go to Block, Unblock, SOP, and then like this, block, unblock.
Okay.
Okay.
So by default, it will be blocked for everyone, right?
Yes. Yes. As it is open for Isha, but it is not open for Arun, because for Arun it is blocked only.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So you can only activate it.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Any other doubts?
I have a doubt.
Yes.
This main CRM. So can we open in 2 or 3 systems, or it is only restricted to one?
You can.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Can I stop sharing now? I have stopped already.
Will the portal look the same in the mobile and the laptop also? Or,
in mobile, I do not know. I will not be able to give you proper information on that because it is more elaborate and accessible if you use it in the laptop, in the system. Right? Yeah. Any other doubts?
So I have one question. In case of sub-CRM, who would train them? Like you are so good at what you are doing.
You will only have to train them, the sub-CRMs.
We'll have to train ourselves first.
Yes.
Then in that
That
case.
is why we are sharing we will be sharing this, the recordings, so that you can go through them. Why we share the recording? So that you can go through them, you can take proper idea, and you can train the sub-CRMs.
Sure, thank you.
You're just welcome. Yeah. Any other doubts?
Ma'am,
If it is there, then we'll contact you.
Surely, please.
Ma'am,
Surely.
After a sub-CRM does the requirement about follow-up or whatever it is, now how will they revert back to us?
They will again through that forward, they will also have a forward option in this CRM
forward.
like you have. Yeah.
Okay.
So they can only forward to you. They cannot forward to anyone else.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay. So we are just ended the session, today's session. I hope it was informative, but yes, it will take time for everyone to properly get acquainted with the complete system, right? You have to go through the portal, you have to go through the recordings. Please, I would request each and everyone out here.
If I use the portal, then only I will be able to have any doubt or clearance of doubt.
Correct. Obviously, once you are working on a certain case, then only you will be able to know it better, right? You will be practically, you can know what are the loop or what are the problems coming ahead. So I hope it was a good session, informative session for everyone, right? Today?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And what will be
Thank you very
the
much.
patient.
and what will be the topic of discussion for tomorrow?
Topic of discussion for tomorrow is completely on marketing. Okay. So this 4-day session, first 2 days was on the abroad studies application process, the country-wise information and all. Third day, that is on the dashboard, that is taken by me. Tomorrow, 4th day, that will be taken by Mr. Vipin Prashant, who is our managing director. He'll be completely concentrating on the different marketing aspects, the strategies that you need to follow. So I would really request each and everyone to be a part of it, because see, first and foremost, because most of you are completely new in this field, right? As you have already mentioned. So what is required, important right now is the marketing part, right? How you can reach out to the crowd, to the students, so that they can know you, right? So all these tactics are very important. Before you can dive into your portal, you need to dive into marketing. You have to go for marketing, promotions.
All the SEO
all
settings
these
and
things.
everything, all the SEO settings and everything will be covered by him.
Yes, he will be taking a informative session tomorrow. Recordings also will be shared. So whenever, so that's why I said, please be present so that whatever doubts you have, you can ask him and he will be answering them.
Ma'am, I have some questions regarding the last 2 sessions from some doubts I wanted to ask Mr. Satish Chandra.
Okay,
so
you
how
can
I
connect with
him again?
You can connect with him from 10:30 to 6:30. That is our time. Okay, you can connect with us anytime between that time.
But we don't have his number, right? So we need to mail him or call up, something like that.
Okay, you can, or else you can connect with, or else with your business team. Okay, they can share you Mr. Satish Chandra's number.
Yeah.
So you can connect with him directly then. Fine?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for today's interactive session.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
you for
ma'am.
making it
Wonderful,
interactive.
interacting with you.
Thank you so much. It was really nice, even from my end, to interact with each and every one of you. And it was really a great session. A very great evening to all of you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.